touch me and I think I wanna stay in your arms. Might let you break my heart, light me up, yeah, I'm so into you. The things I would do.
Hello, testing 1 2. This is CHOVY. Testing audio 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 안녕하세요. I don't know how to speak Korean. Just kidding. I know bad Korean words.
I got neon colors in my room. Don't ever want another. Only you in my head, only you in my bed. Light me up, yeah. I think that I'm doomed. The things I would do. Light me up, I'm higher than the clouds. Drunk on ice, no, I'm not coming down. Give you everything I got, forever. Darling, I swear you won't wait for me. Can't deny it's all riding on your energy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Like the way your hands are tracing me. Can't deny it's all riding on your ecstasy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna love you till the end of time. Darling, I swear you were made for me. Can't deny it's all riding on your energy. If heaven is a place, then it's in your eyes. Wanna
No
love
camera,
you till the
with
end of
camera
time. Like the way your
only.
hands are tracing me. Can't deny it's all riding on your
Hello
ecstasy.
guys, CHOVY here. Today we are casting Summoners War Asia Pacific Qualifier Group A Day 1. What is Group A? Koreans. Yes, one of the strongest country in this game, the home country of this game, and there are so many strong players.
Knee-jerk reaction is fight or flight. First sign of color, I run and hide.
No, no, no,
But you
no.
came like rain on a summer night. And I think you're rewiring my mind. I've been taking cover under my skin, but I wanna step outside and take it all in. 'Cause baby, it's
CHOVY
like a light
SINIYAP.
storm
Oh.
to be yours.
SINIYAP is also a first-time world champion contender. HWAN
You're like a light storm.
is an all-face, very strong player. He's one of the strongest guild in Korea, barcode. Hashtag. It's a what? It's a SWC 2019 APAC prelim. He's been here before, but he's making a comeback. He wasn't here last year. JBIL debut. VINCENZO debut. Unbelievable, VINCENZO. My man's an Italian mafia, guys. Z-Song 2021 APAC prelim. DUCHAN 2021 World Finals Quarterfinals. Oh my god. Strong player, guys. Strong player.
It's like a light storm
A lot of new faces.
to be yours. Finding freedom in the downpour. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Oh.
No second baby. No four baby. Oh my god.
A light storm.
No, 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 no.
like a light storm to be yours. Feelings flooding through the front door. You're like a light storm, a light storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an incredible night. Oh, we're taking it up a notch. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Wes and Mike teasing coming all strong. Straight into the end zone. Hey, be sure you stick around because we're only getting warmed up.
I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Yeah, putting in work, won't say a word till they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? Thanks to the sun. Hey, you see the melanin? Yeah, we just begun. Yeah, in my element. Came through clean looking like a president. Martinelli porn, we celebrating with elegance. Yes, it's for the women you see by my side. She gave me reason to fight. Yes, mama, we made it. I know that you proud. Dad always told me stay true to the route. It's for the veal, golden the teal. Kids walk around with the golden they grill. Told you I'm focused, I never lost hope, and I'm giving them something they feel. I keep it true, ain't no counterfeit. How does it feel if you doubted it? Still who we started with. Put down the seed, now it's harvesting. We make the art, then we market it, all of it. I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Yeah, out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Hey, putting in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Hey, determined to get it, I'm focused and driven. What you know about it? I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. This for the fam, this for the home team. Yeah. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
I started making a list of some names that I gotta mention when I'm getting my trophy. A lot of folk wasn't with me in the gym. I was shooting around, I was trying to be Kobe. No time for the phony, don't act like you know me. Got God on my side, I can stand on my lonely. Been on my ground so that wifey and I could just live a sweet life where this exactly floating. She wasn't there when I wrote your name down and I made a mistake, gotta scribble it out. Snakes trying to slither in now. The ones that ain't put in been wanna reap benefits, they want some clout. That ain't what I'm about. I'm moving different and they moving fast. They gon' be tripping when my name is announced. And the winner is Mike Cheesy. Congratulations. Cause I kept the faith, keeping the faith. I know you got it. Out of my way, give me some space, just family around me. Put it in work, won't say a word until they announce it. Determined to get it, I'm focused and driven, so what you know about it? Yeah, I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. I'm just working on my trophy speech. My trophy speech. See, this for the fam, this for the home team. I'm just working on my trophy speech.
My head feels like a fountain overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours. Take me to Saturn while I'm still tangled up in your sheets. I'm leaving traces of golden, yeah, when you're holding me. No, I probably sound like I'm losing my mind, but I swear every time you look in my eyes. My head feels like a fountain overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours. Ooh, forevermore. Wanna be yours. Ooh, wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Don't need a light in the dark with you, it's a neon dream. I'm sleeping with all the sparks, yeah, you gotta pull on me. No, I probably look like I'm losing my mind, but I swear every time your hand's in mine. My head feels like a fountain overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours. Ooh, forevermore. Wanna be yours. Ooh, wanna
Open up your eyes and see family that you left behind was what you needed the whole time. You were just too young to understand. Failures don't define your life. You fucked it up and you're alright. Now that you've been given another chance, you hold him in your hands. If you open your eyes, you'll see a red brick house, post lights out in the neighborhood you grew up in, and all your friends are calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defined your life. From the fate you thought defined your life, until you opened your eyes.
When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go on, go on, go on, go on, so go on, go on, go on, go on.
Let's make it exciting. Everybody needs to stun. Karma needs to get it here on the skill line. Gets on the last hit. Double glance. Ready to finish off that light monkey bomb's going to be actually detonated. Right here, it might not be enough. That needs to go down. Glad to hear with the start, but Karma with the violence rock. Oh! He's got so much skill.
So good at getting free right here.
Ooh.
Oh, Savannah Lulu gets
Of course, all the buttons.
taken down Joseph in round 4.
These stunts from Conan Leo, these low base units.
He needs to go for the third skill, but what I think the top to do is just a little more sustained to keep his team going.
With destiny could not be denied. He is your Summer's War.
When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go on, go on, go on, go on, so go on, go on, go on, go on.
Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing today? Welcome to SWC 2022. Today, I'll be your host, Sean B. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it because it's going to be an amazing day. And today is the very first day. As you can see, all these beautiful promo that's going on right now. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Much appreciated. We are live. Welcome to the stream. So today is going to be Asia Pacific Qualifier first day, Group A, which means we are seeing all the Korean players will be trying to get their place in the Asia Cup. So how are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for watching from home, guys. Really appreciate it. I am so honored to have a chance to chat with you guys today and hosting the event for you guys. So Korea, today will be the first day of the Korea qualifier or Group A day 1 qualifier. There's going to be day 2, which means it's going to be double elimination. So today, whoever wins will get their ticket in the Asia main tournament. But whoever loses today, don't worry about that. Your favorite player might lose today, but they will get another chance in the loser bracket tomorrow, same date. Okay? So, hello. Welcome back to the... Wait, I almost said welcome back to the stream, but welcome to SWC 2022. It's going to be... I think it's going to be very different from last year SWC because you saw all the promo earlier. We saw Ciara, we saw Carnal, we saw Lulu. But this year is going to be very different because this year we have so many new monsters, so many balance patches that has happened between last SWC to this year SWC, which means we'll be seeing Oliver, we'll be seeing Masha, we'll be seeing, what else? Dominic. And then no more Lulu. I don't think we're going to see a single Lulu today. Ciara got a nerf and a buff recently, so we might or might not see her. She was on the most popular unit last year. But this year, she has been kind of dethroned by Oliver in the normal RTA ladder. So who knows? Will we be seeing Ciara because when somebody take Oliver, someone has to take Ciara because you need to compete with the speed. But because it's going to be SWC, there's going to be pre-ban, so the strategy of all these different high-ranked players might be different because they play ladder every single day to practice, to get a place in SWC because the criteria to choose all these qualifier players are based on the season 20 and 21 RTA. And for the qualifier, it is going to be online, which means all these players are not meeting each other offline because of COVID-19. They want to keep the first part of SWC online first. So for the health of all the players. So let's take a look at the schedule. So SWC schedule will be from August 6th to November 12th. It's going to be a not very long, but it's kind of a long tournament. It is a couple months long, and the total prize money is going to be 210,000 USD. That's a lot of rehab packs, right? That is a lot of money. So the motivation for all these players will be really high. As you can see, we have America Cup, Europe Cup, APAC Cup, China qualification match, and then the World Final. So the schedule for the APAC prelim will be from August 6th to August 28th. It's going to be double elimination. The first group will be Group A, Korean player. So today will be the first, I can't say winner bracket because nobody's winning yet. Today is the first day of Group A. And then there's tomorrow as well. So the selection criteria will be the Arena Season 20 and 21. They have played so many RTA matches to be here, guys. And that is a tough thing to do. So we have best of 3, pre-ban. The regional qualifying decision will be best of 5 though. But for the first couple matches, it's going to be best of 3. And this is the matchup for today. We have CHOVY, SINIYAP, HWAN, #JBIL, VINCENZO, Z-Song, and DUCHAN. DUCHAN is actually second baby. And there are many new faces this time. We don't see the old faces from... I mean, we do, but there are many new players in this year SWC, which means we're going to see some fresh strategy, potentially. And there's going to be semi-final, and then the winner final will be best of 5. But for the first part, it's going to be best of 3. So, sit tight, relax, get yourself a cup of drink, some water, some energy drink to stay through with me, okay? We're gonna be here together for the entire duration. We're gonna see who is going to be the best Korean player to step out of the whole bracket today to get that ticket to the Asia Cup that's gonna happen way later, because there's gonna be other Asia country, there's gonna be Japan as well. There's gonna be a lot more qualifier matches. Today is gonna be Korea. So thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. The first match between CHOVY and SINIYAP should happen really, really soon. And indeed, it is happening right now. So on the left, we have a newcomer in SWC. On the right, we also have a newcomer. So let's see what he has. He has a Gianna as his main monster. Sounds like me. But he's not mixing Gianna with other turn 1 unit like Oliver, like Changpeng, but he's mixing it with a turn 2 draft. We have Abelio, Juno, Diana. Very interesting. He even has first pick Molly. And for now, he's first picking Nana. So this way, people cannot really predict what he's going to do. He might be going Gianna and a fast team. He might be going Gianna with a slow team. Is it Gianna on Vio or Swift? You can't know, because his draft is going to be a lot more reactive instead of being like, I'm going to go speed lead, I'm going to do so much damage and control. No. CHOVY is going to mix and match his strategy. And in the last season, he was ranked 55. And that is really high, okay? He's top 100 gamer in SummerSlam RTA. On the right, we have SINIYAP, who is also a newcomer in this year SWC. So let's see. He has, oh my god, he is an aggressive guy. He got speed lead, he has debuff, he has strip. He's not here to play a 10-minute match. SINIYAP want to go in and go out quickly, because he's going to destroy you with a lot of damage and debuff. But his last RTA season performance wasn't the best. He is more than 100 ranks below CHOVY. But because maybe he's going for a riskier strategy, he don't want to stay there and bruiser all day long. So they are kind of the opposite of one another, which means it's going to be interesting. Usually CHOVY can counter SINIYAP by going very tanky, a lot of healing, a lot of passive. But I think being a turn 1 player, SINIYAP actually has the knowledge of countering CHOVY teams every single day. Because when you play RTA and you pick like that, you fight player like CHOVY almost every single time. And even worse, you fight Ragdoll, you fight even more annoying passive pattern, you fight Rhino. We don't know what's going to happen. So this is the first match of SWC 2022, Group A, Day 1, Match 1, Set 1. This will set the tone for SWC 2022. Let's see. What is going to be the pre-ban? It's going to be the Ragdoll pre-ban and the Nephthys pre-ban. So on the left, we have CHOVY. On the right, we have SINIYAP. So SINIYAP is going to be that turn 1 person with the speed lead pick. He's going in with Oliver first pick and the Masha to counter Oliver pretty much immediately. Okay, we have Maximilian and Hey Gang. So strip into damage. Over there, we have a new phase in turn 2 meta, which is Seimei. So Seimei is going to be really, really strong at healing and keeping the debuff at 1 turn. We have Leo and Juno to counter the debuff as well. Over there, I see a new phase in the meta as well, Shizuka and an Oblivion unit. From my personal experience, Seimei is really strong against Shizuka because she keep all the debuff at 1 turn, she keep the buff at 1 turn as well, and she heal a lot. Leo get banned, Douglas get drafted, so CHOVY's going full turn 2 right here, while the enemy trying to control him. This is going to be a very quick match. Let's see. Okay, turn 1 with Hey Gang going for the strip. Get the strip done. Get revenge by Juno, but Juno's strip will not stun anybody due to the fact of Hey Gang is in the game, but he's going for it to disturb the turn cooldown. So Oliver is moving. Gonna go for the reset. Missed the attack bar of Seimei. And here comes the follow-up from Maximilian, a very strong debuff monster, and a Shizuka follow-up as well. And she's going all in putting all the debuff back on the enemy team, but that is not gonna cut it because the debuff with one turn will Maximilian do enough damage to finish them. Maximilian couldn't finish any single target, and Seimei is healing and Juno is healing as well. Can this push back the Juno attack bar? He couldn't, he get a violent proc, but still cannot finish Juno. And Masha's gonna take away Maximilian, and Juno is gonna heal everyone back to full HP, and she also stunned Oliver as well. So the turn 2 strategy is working out really fine. Douglas being the nightmare of so many players, but in this match it is all about Juno and Masha. Douglas, even though he's there, he's not exactly doing much, but he finished off the Oliver for the entire team. So right now 2 units left. Can they bring home? Even though there are 3, no, there are only 2 fire units left, but because Juno and Masha are very strong and self-sustained pick, it is really hard to destroy them, especially with the every turn immunity for Masha that happened in the recent balance patch. And Seimei can also revive. Not only Shizuka can revive, remember, Seimei can also revive. So right now, it is really hard for this Shizuka to do anything whatsoever, and she's going down without a fight because she's not even moving. She is not even moving. And the Masha's gonna finish the Shizuka turn 2 gameplay with new meta unit, completely counter the turn 1 from SINIYAP. And remember, he had Oliver, Maximilian, some of the strongest turn 1 unit out there, but CHOVY countered him completely. Well done. Oh my god, that was so good. I fought Seimei 1 in RTA, and I didn't have a good time using Shizuka at all because she healed. And Juno would. I think SINIYAP is getting completely countered here by CHOVY. He's ready for all these meta control teams. So let's see in game 2, will SINIYAP switch it up and ban the correct unit this time? Alright, we're going to match 2, guys. That was pretty exciting. I like that. The match was fast because CHOVY just countered SINIYAP a little bit too well. Will SINIYAP go for a turn 2 strategy now? Because when you fight that kind of anti-control team, you can switch it up and go for big damage like Molong, Dominic, and you one-shot 1 by 1. And that is more effective. Okay, Maxi ban, Gianna ban right there. But I don't think CHOVY kind of rely on Gianna at all, because when you use Gianna without speed lead against a turn 1 player, she's not that good anyway. Okay, first pick coming out from CHOVY, take the Masha pretty much immediately. Surprisingly, this is going to be one of the most popular unit for everyone because she's so strong now. She protects herself, she does so much damage, and she's super fast. Not hard to rune, especially with these endgame player. Their runes on their Masha must be insane. Shizuka and Seimei. Interestingly, Shizuka and Seimei in one team. We have Oliver and we have Joe Gunn to seal away one of the annoying passive unit like Seimei. So, SINIYAP stick with the same plan, while CHOVY is gonna go with the same turn 2. And surprisingly, he's picking Leo with Masha without hesitating at all. Maybe this Masha is really tanky and high attack. Oh, last pick Bomber. We have a Fire Surfer, John, coming up to destroy the enemy. But John can get reset, John can get silenced and stun as well. Is that a better pick than using, let's say, a Juno, who's not going to be easily controlled by Nephthys or Oliver? Okay, we have a Dark Beast Rider last pick coming out from SINIYAP, a pushback monster, but unlike Savannah, who is very weak against Leo, the Dark Beast Rider can push back enemy unit without relying on her speed, but she get banned anyway. Leo getting banned out. Resistant Leader. Will Resistant Leader mean anything? Because I would say everyone who's in G3 should have very good accuracy. So, got the seal, get the strip done. But now is the important part. Can this Oliver do enough damage? The debuff is only 1 turn because of Seimei. That's really strong. Can he get the attack bar? He got the attack bar done on Shizuka. And he's going all in on Shizuka. Can't heal because of heal block. can't bomb because of silence. No violent proc as well. But right now the debuff is gone. Can he stop this John from moving and stunning? It's going to be very important. Shizuka is going to go down very, very soon. Right here, he needs to get the attack bar. He got the attack bar. Shizuka's off the field. But remember, the revive is still going to be here. But Shizuka got reset it multiple times, so that is not going to work. And Marsha's back on the field. Almost one-shot the Oliver. Will this John get a chance to do any bomb action at all? Not really. Lost the bomb, lost the attack bar as well. It seems CHOVY is not doing too well in this situation right here because SINIYAP is controlling him really, really well, but Marsha is still on the table, and Marsha is doing a lot of work on the enemy team. Oliver's down, Marsha is still healthy. Can he stun Marsha right here? No stun on Marsha, and she's stacking up with all the attack bar reduction from the enemy team. John is still not getting there, but Marsha might. Oh my god, do you see the damage on the Nephthys? That is insane. That's a lot of damage, and it is not possible to attack with this Marsha. She's moving, she's destroying, and the Seimei is still here to heal the team or revive somebody like John to bomb because there's no immunity to protect. And Marsha is gonna shut that. Oh my god, this Marsha alone. She was sealed in the first turn, and she is still absolutely crushing the enemy team here. Big damage, missed the defense break. But she's not worried because these two Art Masters are not doing anything to her. And the Seimei is back to be annoying as well. She can revive somebody, revive the John. John has the bomb ready, land the bomb on everybody. And I think that's pretty much it. Well done. Well done, CHOVY. Well done. As you can see, Marsha being sealed for such a long duration still absolutely destroyed the enemy, and CHOVY 2-0. Well done. Completely countered the enemy. And also utilizing very, very meta monster. And also the use of Seimei, which you don't see very often in normal RTA. I've battled Seimei once in the entire season 22 now. And I lost to that unit. But I've only battled Seimei once compared to other Nat 5 like Gianna or Lima or Rakta. We see more often, but Seimei is a very unique choice, and it worked out really well for CHOVY, and I really like that. And he's moving on to the next round of the qualifier. He's looking strong. He's looking like he's gonna be a very tough opponent, even for the SWC veteran in this bracket today. Look at him. He's ready, and he's looking mighty Korean right now. Can I look like that too without my glasses? I wish I can look like that, guys. All right. Let's see if we are moving to the next match. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoying the casting. I'm doing it solo, so I might take some pauses. Here's the highlight of the previous match. So Leo was banned. Usually if you see this kind of Maximilian team, it's going to be a nightmare for you in normal RTA. But I think CHOVY, because he's in G2, G3 right now, he's battled these enemies for many times. He knows exactly what kind of Nephthys Oliver thing is coming for him, and his Marsha must be built really well. And I think people need to start respecting these normal Nat 5. They have to start pre-banning Marsha, pre-banning Juno even, because their strategy get hard counter by these units. Oh, that revive into the bomb. That is a tough one right there, because the revive from these Omnionji, they can also reduce the cooldown. So whenever they revive any unit, that unit get a turn, and usually the skill ready as well. So that was the first match of today. CHOVY 2-0 SINIYAP. We will have to see SINIYAP tomorrow in the loser bracket, but hey, he can still go all the way back to the loser bracket to get a ticket into Asia Cup. So next, we'll have round 2 of the qualifier. Are you guys ready for that? That was great, guys. I like that, especially the Marsha draft right there. It's so popular, and it's totally different from last year's SWC. And I like how every SWC is kind of different, because it's like 1 year apart, and in that 1 year, there are like 2-3 balance patches that completely change how we do RTA. When you look at last year's SWC, you see Ciara, Carno, Lulu, and then you look a little bit further, you see like Fran, you see Gani Hathor, you see some weird things. It's like, how long was it ago? But now we are seeing Masha, we're seeing Oliver, and we all know how strong Oliver is, even in a team of crazy control. But when you let a Masha run loose, that is actually crazy. And you can learn from these matches as well. Minus, if you don't have the LD Nat 5, it is totally okay. Because you saw the Masha, which is going crazy. So if you haven't invested your runes into Masha, then maybe this is the time. But forget about that. Now is the time for round 2. We have HWAN. We've seen HWAN before in SWC. He's been here for a hot minute, and he's a very strong player. Look at that. Look at his career. He has APAC prelim in 2 years in a row. Season 21, ranked 59. He has Gianna Ongyoki, Ragdoll Neftas, together with Oliver Nana. But remember, okay, you might see all these LD Nat 5 and you'll be like, oh my god, he must be a crazy gamer with all these LD Nat 5. But no. You need a Masha. Like you play Oliver Gianna and then enemy Masha is on Nemesis and is really fast. Your Oliver Masha is not in a safe place, okay? So you gotta switch it up a little bit. And this is gonna be a tough one, okay? So let's see what is the order opponent and what is the order opponent main draft. Because this one looked really strong right now. But remember, this is really strong in normal RTA. Drafting in SWC is a little bit different. So here we have hashtag. I think he's a newcomer in SWC. Oh no, he has been here for a long time as well. But he hasn't been here in the recent year. So he is a very old school player. Even in season 21, he is still a Gani Hathor enjoyer. Which means he's not like you guys. He's not picking Changpeng. He's not picking Chrono. He's about a Gani Hathor life. He's trying to stay old school. And the thing about staying old school is that people don't fight you that much. People don't expect the Gani Hathor to come out and people don't prepare for it. So he has the Speed Leap, he has the Saurion to potentially shut down the Juno, he has the Barbara to do that as well because the strongest counter is going to be Juno, it's going to be Douglas. And he has the counter pick for that. But he didn't seem to bring in a lot of LD Nat 5. So it's going to be a very, very different match from the match before. And I'm kind of excited for that. Alright, we are going for round 2. Get ready, guys. It's going to be exciting. Let's see what is going to be the pre-battle. Quarterfinal match 2 set. So whoever wins is going to fight CHOVY in the next round. And it's going to be a difficult one, especially for the Gani Hathor gamer. Alright, what is going to be the pre-ban here? Will the info just now influence the pre-ban? It did. It is the Gani pre-ban is going to be a Ragdoll pre-ban. Pretty classic pre-ban here. But what is HWAN first pick? Is he going to go for the speed team and outspeed the Gani Hathor combo with the Oliver first pick? Okay, it seems we have a little technical difficulties here. Don't worry about it, guys. We should be back really soon. And right now you can go to the toilet break because now it's the time. I can't go, but you can and grab a drink as well. Like what I'm doing right now because I need it. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Doing this solo is a little bit challenging, but I'll keep going for you guys, okay? But I wonder who is going to win. Right now in the RTA ladder, HWAN is actually lower in ranking, but that's a good thing. Because when you're low in the ranking, your matches don't appear in the best section. And if you want to hide your strategy in your monster, you want to hide, like really hide. That's why last at SWC, we saw a player who actually has placement in progress in their ranking because they really want to hide their strategy because season 21 was a while ago and there have been some balance patches, and if you have a secret toy, a secret weapon, you want to hide it and you want to be in the lower rank so your matches don't pop up in the best section. And if you notice, people also delete their replay because they want to be really secretive. They don't want to show who's on wheel rune what kind of speed tuning they have, because all these little things make a huge difference when you're trying to play against these strong player. Because when you reach a certain point in G3, your runes are kind of similar. Everyone has Vial rune that is like 280 speed, 290 speed. Everyone has Swift rune that's above 310, 320. So the small little, oh my god, I hit you guys. The small little trap is, do you have Nemesis? Do you have Revenge? Who is off wheel? Who's on wheel? Because there's some unit that rely on the enemy wielding situation like Gianna or Wunsa to really perform. So if you don't have wielders in your unit, you invite the people who use Gianna or Wunsa to walk into your trap. But what I really want to see is I want to see Veronica happening really, really soon in SWC. I wonder who has Veronica, the new strong monster. But Veronica increased cooldown, and that is very useless against Juno and Dominic. And with the Juno recent buff, with the speed buff on herself, it makes Juno really, really incredible. So we are currently waiting for them to reconnect into the match. So nothing has been done yet. No drafting yet, so don't worry too much about it. I would hate it to see if we are in the match and then there's this kind of disconnection issue. But right now, nothing has happened yet, so they can reconnect and they can go back to the drafting phase almost immediately, and there's gonna be no issue to that. And hello guys. I'm reading you guys on my phone, okay? I see you. I really appreciate you guys join and have fun in the chat. Much appreciated. So the schedule is gonna be this time every single weekend in August, okay? So if you want to catch me and catch some APAC qualifier, it's gonna be this time tomorrow, next Saturday, next Sunday, or Friday if you're in another time zone. All right, guys, we are back into the match. So same pre-ban? Yes, same pre-ban. So right now, no Ganny, which means the Ganny Hathor combo is now broken. But maybe that is exactly what hashtag #HWAN to think. He has a different team ready. Juan's gonna go for Masha first pick. Shizuka segment, completely different from what we saw in the profile. Interesting. But the Masha first pick is gonna be, I wonder if Masha first pick is gonna be everybody first pick in the first group of APAC qualifier. We have a Nana pick right here, a little fresh compared to the previous match. And we have a Dominic. So very meta draft coming out from Juan. We have two strong damage dealer, but the problem is they don't have speed lead, and they're kind of weak if you get stun them. So we have a speed lead and a unit can stun. Juan is going for a Woyoung Ethna. Oh my god. Now that is interesting. He's going for a speed lead and strip stun coming out from Juan. And the Ethna can be very, very fast as well. So both are rocking speed lead. They can be really fast. So Juan's plan is to go first, one-shot something, get a Nana stack, and we move on from there. And I think hashtag plan should be to stop that from happening. It's going to be a Thessarion. There are currently 3 passive on the enemy team, but that is definitely a good option. But only one speed lead. What is going to be the ban? Is it going to be the Nana ban? And is it going to be the Ciara ban here? Because Juan really won that first turn. It's going to be a Shizuka. It's going to be the Woyoung ban. So Juan lose the speed lead. Hashtag get to have the speed lead. But can he outspeed and land his strip and reset on the Ethna potential? So first turn belongs to the segment. Will she go for the strip on the Ethna? Ethna's actually kind of slow. Probably on Via or Despair here. And the fact that no Wheel Rune is on Juan's team, the Monk is moving to stun the entire enemy team. Shiho is ready for the all or nothing. Only had 1 stun. And here's the CR. Can she land the bomb on the entire, on somebody? Land the bomb. Will probably have to detonate to stop the Marsh from getting Will. Get the Violent proc to keep doing damage on the enemy team. Big defense break. The big revenge coming out from the Thessarion. Right now, he can one-shot something if he get a Violent proc. And that might happen to Dominic right here. Will the Thessarion finish the Dominic? No. But the segment is going to move. Not enough damage. But here is the Shiho. He is going to finish the Nana. He get the Violent Proc to finish off the Nana with the revenge from Thessarion. And here's another bomb onto the Masha. Dominant is going to go down as well. And Masha is going to lose her base to the darts and the bomb. But I think Sierra's going to drop her from her beats as well. So that the bomb will... First game is over. The pause was longer than the first game. Hashtag completely dominated the Dominic Masha combo, because you know Dominic Masha are a very too strong unit. But when they don't take first turn, when they don't have wheel runes, and enemy outspeed them entirely, then it's gonna be a big problem. So hashtag going in strong, not using the strategy that he showed in the profile, but utilizing something completely different. And that Thessarion revenge completely changed the flow of the match, because Oblivion is really, really strong on Nana. As you see right there, Nana is one of the strongest monsters in the game right now. But one simple Oblivion from the free-to-play unit like Thessarion, it can change the flow completely. Could have been a triple revenge Thessarion. Could have been a Vile revenge. But you can also rune triple revenge of Thessarion if you don't have enough Violent rune to go around with, because Vile runes are very rare. And you need good runes from other units as well. So if you want to rune a Thessarion, you can try triple revenge, because if they let the Thessarion go through, they will focus on it. And there is the opportunity to revenge and apply the Oblivion on them. Alright, what is going to the pre-ban this round? It's gonna be Sekhmet and Warrior. Wow. One of my LD Nat 5 actually make it to the pre-ban phase. Unbelievable. I'm using her wrong actually. Alright, what is going to be the first pick coming out from hashtag? It's going to be Masha first pick. So Masha will probably be one of the most contested unit in the tournament. And HWAN is going to go for the Molong first pick right here. Maybe going to follow up with... No, it's going to go for Gianna and Nana. Very strong two first pick right there. But potentially hashtag can go for a speed lead and completely dominate these two units. Gonna take the Shizuka, utilize the bomb from the Gianna, and the Heigang to counter Gianna. So from these two drafts, I can say Gianna's gonna stay in the game. HWAN's gonna go for Destiny. Oh my god, I can't believe we are going to see Destiny before Veronica, and it's going to be a Triton. So Destiny, if built on good damage, can potentially one-shot the Masha from 100 to 0. Zoop. Because she has Oblivion in her skill and defense break as well. So if the first hit land Oblivion and defense break, and she's gonna zzz, Masha's gonna be gone. But hashtag is not gonna let that happen, because there are two speed lead on the field right now, and they can allow... Oh, HWAN's gonna go for the Nephthys last pick as well. Can hashtag go first? Ban the speed lead. You have the other speed lead, you're gonna go first. But because there's Triton on the field that counter Heigang as well, it now depends on the speed of this. But I don't think Triton's gonna go second. Triton's gonna go first. Can he land the strip though? Because Triton's famous for missing. And he landed a strip on most of the enemy unit. Gianna gonna land the bomb as well. But Heigang is moving to put glancing on the Destiny. And stun 2 unit. Oh, this is gonna be huge. Masha's gonna take a turn right there and destroy the Gianna HP immediately. Can Destiny do something? Big ignore defense, big violent proc, finish off the Ciara, get a stack for Nana right there. And here Shizuka returning the favor potentially. No, bring the Ciara back to bomb somebody. And that's probably gonna be, no, gonna land the bomb on the Gianna, because now Triton can silence the Shizuka. Was that a good play? I would just bomb the Triton and detonate immediately. Oh, you can't detonate actually. So I think the bomb on Gianna to finish off Gianna. Oh, Destiny's gonna move and do so much damage onto the Shizuka. And Gianna's gonna be back thanks to the Nana passive. Masha is here, but not doing enough damage to finish off this Destiny. And Shizuka is gonna go down to the Nana attack. And right now, 2v4 hashtag is not in a good position. Even though Masha is still in the field, but Masha's gonna go down soon. Not doing enough damage to the enemy team as well. Can this Heigang triple despair stun? Nope, not gonna go for it. And right now, there's nobody to bring down the enemy team. Triton's gonna strip, miss the strip, but Gianna has the damage to finish off the Heigang. Missed the bomb. Not enough damage, but there's still one more Nana stack on the table. to take down, to bring back the Gianna. But the Masha Violent Proc completely shut down the Gianna. Another Nana stack. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard because this Destiny is doing so much damage and it's gonna bring down the Masha. Oh my god, round 2. Go back to HWAN. HWAN is showing us a different unit every single round. I liked it. So instead of using Dominant like the normal person, he's gonna go with Destiny, doing so much damage to the enemy. Could have one-shot the Masha too. He crit every single hit on that Shizuka, doing 5,000 per hit, and that is a lot of damage. Could have one-shot the Masha if he wanted to, if there was an opportunity. HWAN is doing really, really well here. And I think next game is gonna be super close. Who is going to proceed in the first day of Group A, APAC qualifier? I like that. It's a lot of damage. Every team now is a lot of damage. It's not all about control anymore. It's a lot of damage and one-shotting. It allowed the game to be faster, more exciting, and I just love it so much, guys. All right, going to game 3. Is it gonna be Destiny? No. Gianna pre-ban and maybe Shizuka pre-ban potentially, because they gotta switch it up. They know that the strategy is changing a little bit. They know the enemy has like a pocket pick, so the pre-ban might be different. See, hesitating. Usually you will see the same pre-ban. Oh, Ragdoll pre-ban and Shiho pre-ban. Interesting. HWAN actually got stunned by the Shiho, but actually not a whole lot. The Shiho only stunned one unit, but he's not fond of that very fast and scary Shiho. So Masha first pick again. Shizuka segment the same way as before, but HWAN, is he changing it up? Because he picked Nana Dominic. Not a good showcase of that. Gonna go for the speed lead here to make sure we get the first turn, because he let Hashtag get the first turn last time. Wasn't a good idea. So HWAN, what are you going for the third pick? It's gonna be a Han. Dude, HWAN is showing every round a new unit. I like that. Not just exciting to see, but very strong as well. And with this huge arsenal of different choices, HWAN is a very scary player to deal with. But Hashtag is not going to go there without a fight. He's going to go for the speed lead and a very fast unit to get turn 1. It's going to be Barbara. HWAN is going to go for War Young ones. I need to learn from HWAN how to use this unit, and I like it. So HWAN is going to go for Triton. But if you ban Triton, HWAN only has one stripper, which means he's going to rely on his big damage. So right now, Hashtag can go for a tanky turn 2, like a Colonel, like a Rika, like a Nana, because HWAN after first turn is going to be... He's gonna blow everything, and then he's gonna have nothing. But he's gonna go for a Verd. So is he letting Triton through? Is he banning out the Oliver or the Warrior or the Han? One of the follow-up, one of the damage. He's gonna ban out the Warrior. Verd getting banned out. So HWAN is potentially getting turn 1. But Triton is very good at missing stuff. So if Triton miss an important target, it is not gonna be good. So what is gonna happen? He is going to land on everything but miss the Sakma because Sakma is fire. So that is understandable. Going to reset. Going to miss the Oliver. And that is really unfortunate. So right now, here's the Han damage. Here's the Han follow-up damage. Here's the Oliver reset. And I think the game is over. Hashtag not blessed. So the Triton outspeed. I think the last pick Verd, which is not a good idea, to be honest. He could have let HWAN go first, because the moment HWAN land his strip and pushback, the Oliver and the Han is gonna start going absolutely crazy and very hard to stop them. So right now, you need a Shizuka to do something, but can Shizuka move when Oliver is on the field? Okay, here's the opportunity. Here's the opportunity. Is Hashtag over, or is it still here? Revive the CL to get the bomb on the Han. He need that bomb on the field. He need that extra bit of damage that he can do to the enemy. But right now Oliver is moving to reset Shizuka. Lend the reset. Han get the simple solution. Big damage. Die to the bomb though. Can Shizuka bring this back? Oh no, the Masha's gonna finish off the segment. Get the violent proc. And Oliver's gonna finish off the Shizuka as well. And GG. HWAN came back strong from the first loss to 2 wins in a row. Well done. And he shows us a different LD Nat5 every time. I like that. He's showing us a lot of entertainment as well. Well done. So giving turn 1 to the enemy, while you are also going for like a turn 1 team, is usually not a good idea because he let that Triton move. Maybe if he ban out, letting the Triton move was definitely not a good idea. That was hard, okay? That was pretty hard. Segment missing the Oliver was huge as well because if Segment land on the Oliver, could have been a different story. Oh wait, I think we have the highlight as well. So very fast matches, guys. Very fast matches. I like that. So HWAN is moving on to fight CHOVY. CHOVY's a strong player, very strong turn 2. HWAN has a lot of variety for turn 1 though. The damage control, he has a lot of different things for turn 1. And that Destiny is definitely something that Masha user don't want to fight. Because when they strip the Masha, Destiny full up with a big damage, it's gonna be a tough one for the Masha user. And you know everyone is a Masha user now. Everyone. No matter what LD Nat5 you have, Masha is gonna be a huge pain. Alright, let's take a look at the highlights for the first match. Here we have the She-Hulk not stunning everybody because of that one Desarion revenge. That was huge. You see that Oblivion on Nana allowing the team of Hashtag to destroy everyone after that. That was a very big Oblivion right there. So right here, Shield's gonna go for the kill. Everyone's on Nemesis rune nowadays. No more Whale because in the higher rank there are many Gianna, there are many Runestar. So having Nemesis rune actually changed a lot of how you draft. And here we get to see Destiny. So this Triton is also incredibly fast because you saw the Triton didn't have speed lead, but he was outspeeding the enemy team very comfortably. And Destiny absolutely destroying the enemy unit as well. Here we have speed lead Triton, impossible to outspeed this guy. Yeah, and the moment he start going, and the moment the Masha and Oliver has the opening to perform their skill, it is just pretty much over. It was just hard. Yeah, giving the turn 1 to HWAN was just very tough to fight. Alright, so that was the quarterfinal match number 2. Hashtag got the lead, but got the lead taken away by HWAN almost immediately. So HWAN's moving on to the semi-final. He's gonna meet CHOVY right there. And the next 2 matches will be JBIL, VINCENZO, Z-Song, and DUCHAN. DUCHAN's second baby. I got the insider info. He changed his name. So now he's DUCHAN. And we're gonna see familiar faces in SWC once again. But there are some new faces here too. I think we might be going for a break, guys. But that was match number 1, match number 2. I hope you guys have been enjoying SWC so far. I really appreciate you guys showing up and supporting the stream. Much appreciated. And I'll be your host for the APAC qualifier or until the end of August. You'll be with me. You cannot escape, okay? So these players, they're trying to get their ticket into the Asia main tournament. The main tournament actually going to happen in Bangkok, in Thailand. And it's going to be a huge offline event. So if you're in Thailand, you're in around the area, you might fly to Bangkok and you might be watching SWC offline with your friends. That's going to be a very fun and exciting experience because I was there for a couple offline events of Summoners War, and I gotta say, it is much more fun to hang out with people who play the game instead of like telling your friends that you play Summoners War and they're like, what is Summoners War? I have no friends, guys, as you might have known. But I think we are going for a short break here before we go back to match number 3 and match number 4. It's going to be exciting. They're all going to be best of 3. But the final one, the final qualifier match is going to be best of 5. Who do you guys think is going to be the final qualifier? What do you guys think? Is it going to be HWAN? Is it going to be CHOVY? Or is it going to be one of those other things in the match 3 and 4? But whoever loses to that is still playing tonight. So people like SINIYAP or Hashtag, they still have a chance to come back and get that ticket in the qualifier tomorrow. Alright guys, for now, we'll be going for a short break of 7 minutes. I'll be back with you guys immediately, so don't go anywhere far, okay? Go to the toilet, go get some water. We'll be back shortly.
you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off. Go off, so go off, go off, go off. Go off.
Let's make it exciting. It's on Carl. Needs to get it here on the skill one. Gets on the last hit. Double glance. Of course, Yari is going to be ready to finish off that right Munchkin bomb's going to be actually detonated. Right here, it might not be enough. That needs to go down. Glad to hear with the start, but Karma with the violent rock. Oh, he's done so much well. So good at getting free ended right here. Ooh. Savannah Lulu gets taken down Rosa in round 4. Instruction Kona Ria using low base units. He needs to go for the third skill, but what I think the top to do is just a little more sustained to keep his team up.
With destiny could not be denied. He is yours, Summer's War. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off. Go off, so go off, go off, go off. Go off.
Hello, hello, hello. Are we back, guys? Get ready because it's about to happen again. It's gonna start real soon, guys. Get back to your seat, grab your drink, and we're gonna get started really, really soon with match number 3 and match number 4. Okay? Hello guys and welcome back to SummerSlam World Championship 2022. Today is Asia Pacific qualifier for the first group, Group A, Day 1. And today we have many strong Korean players that will be trying their best to get one ticket into the Asia Cup. And we saw your comment earlier. The music was a little bit too loud, so I lowered the music down a little bit. I hope that wasn't too bad for you guys. Sorry about that. Would love to appreciate you guys joining to the stream. So we lower the music down a little bit. Thank you so much for the feedback, guys. And don't worry, there's gonna be a code when and what it is. I can't tell you yet. So you're gonna stay. Gonna stay, okay? You can't be leaving just yet. Can't be coming in for a code. You know, you're gonna stay for a little bit. It's SWC 2022. Are you new to this? If you're new to SWC 2022, this is the World Championship for the strongest, the best, the craziest summoners are playing in the world. All the strongest players since season 20 and season 21, they are gathered here to show us the best of summoners. And today is Korea player, the home country have come to us, the home country of summoners, hosting some of the strongest players in the game. Yeah, they are packed with good runes, good monster, good strategy, and everything. And now, let's go to game number 3. We have JBIL. Oh my god. He looked like that Korean actor that I just saw on TV earlier. He's a new challenger. And he used to rock the Genny Hathor combo as well. But as you can see in season 21, he got to change it up a little bit. And seemed like his favorite monster is Wusa. He's a new debut gamer in SWC 2022, his last season placement ranked 70, and that is really strong once again. Very high rank, very consistent, strong player in the RTA ladder. But in the tournament, it's gonna be different because people know who you are, people study you, people know exactly what you're using, people know you have a Volantis, which means they're gonna pre-ban that unit. So, will he perform really well in SWC? We don't know yet. On the other side, we have Vincenzo, the Italian mafia. I watched this drama and it was not bad. We have Vincenzo and he is rocking an entirely different box. He has Gianna, Tianlang, and Ong Yoki, 3 very strong units in Summoners or RTA. He also liked to use Nana and Oliver. And his last season ranking was not exactly the best, but maybe he just wanted to chill. He got G3 and it was okay. He didn't need to rank too high, but he's gonna be a scary player. He's also a new challenger in SWC 2022. So 2 new challengers, they're gonna face one another and they're gonna try to get their ticket in the semi-final against maybe a veteran, maybe another new challenger. Who knows? But let's see. What do you guys think? Is it gonna be Vincenzo? Is it gonna be Vince? I can't say that word with a straight face because I watched the drama. I watched the Korean drama. Is it JBIL or is it gonna be Vincenzo? Let's find out. Alright, match number 3, set 1 of the quarterfinal is about to happen soon. So get ready, guys. Go back to your seat, get a drink, because we're gonna see some crazy matches. What is going to be the pre-ban for this one? Is it going to be Volantis and Ong Yoki? It's going to be Gianna and Marsha pre-ban. Finally, someone put some respect on the Marsha pre-ban. Because if you don't, it's going to be a first pick unit. So will we see Marsha pre-ban more often, actually? Alright, JBIL. It's going to be Oliver first picking. Because there's no more Marsha on the field, so Oliver become way stronger, actually. So what is going to be the answer? So it is going to be the Tianlang and Juno. These 2 units make Oliver user shake in their boots. It's gonna be Tesarion to deal with the passive. It's gonna be Dominic to do the damage. But because there's no support right now, maybe a strong fire unit is gonna be very, very good for Vincenzo. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Carnal? Is it going to be a support immunity unit to protect yourself against Oliver? It's gonna be Shizuka and Ongyoki. Ongyoki can do some massive damage, one-shotting the entire team of JBIL if he is not careful. But then he's having the turn 1 advantage. Is he going to take it with another speed lead and a stripper? No more Gianna on the field. But does he have a backup stripper? What is he going to do? It's going to be Molong, so JBIL is going to go for the one-shot rounds as well. He's going to finish off with Mouse. Our first Mouse appearance today. Very, very strong unit. If you don't have him, gonna start using him. You can build on Vial Shield, Speed HP, Speed Defense HP. He will do amazing damage without the need for crit damage or attack or even artifact. He does really, really well against heavy buff unit like Shizuka. Nana's gonna be the last pick for Vincenzo because he need that stack for revive, because he know he's getting a lot of damage on all of his unit in turn 1. So JBIL, what's gonna be the ban? Is it gonna be Shizuka or Nana ban? On the other side, I think it's gonna be Dom or Molong ban. It's gonna be a Molong ban, it's gonna be a Nana ban. So JBIL will have the speed lead and the damage immediately. But because of Shizuka, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Can he take down the Shizuka quickly enough? Or is he going for Ongyoki instead? Turn 1 is going to belong to the Mouse. Vial Shield, very fast, big damage. How much damage can he do? And who is he going for? JBIL decides to go for Shizuka. A lot of damage, and right now Oliver's gonna take away. Oh, didn't reset Shizuka, and Tianlan's gonna cut in between to stun. No stun on the Dominic, which means Dominic has the potential to go straight for Shizuka. And he need to, because the reset failed. He didn't go for skill 2, didn't do a whole lot of damage either. Maybe Shizuka has damage reduction from wind element. Reduce the damage from Dominic to around 5,000, which is quite a fair bit. But here's the Tesarion going for triple crush on Ongyoki. Missed the Oblivion, but Oliver get the violent proc, need to land the reset. Gonna land the reset on the Ongyoki, so no more AoE damage, but Shizuka has stun defense break ready to shut down JBIL team. Big damage on Ongyoki. Look at this Mouse doing so much damage. Here comes the Dominic. He's dying. He needs to bring somebody down, but which one is it? Is it gonna be? It's gonna be Ongyoki. Secure and get a very important violent proc, but he's not out of the woods just yet because right now Juno can stun him. No stun coming out from Juno, and Shizuka has all the debuff ready, can potentially revive Ongyoki for the big damage as well. What is she doing? Is she gonna go for the debuff? She's gonna go for the revive. AoE skill ready. Gonna go for the big damage. Is it going to be enough though? It's gonna be enough to take away Dominic. 1-for-1, but right now Shizuka's gonna go down soon. Can this Oliver and Mouse do enough damage? I think it's going to be enough. And the Tesarion is here to shut down the passive of the Tianlang and the Juno as well. Okay, the speed buff coming out, but cannot move to stop this Mouse. Gonna go for the stun on the Juno, not finishing off the Shizuka. That might be a bad play because right now Shizuka has all the debuff ready and all the buff ready for the team as well. Tianlang's gonna go and finish off the Oliver. Why did he not trying to shut down the Shizuka? I don't understand. But right now it's looking really bad unless JBIL get a lot of violent proc, which I don't think he's having. The speed buff on the Tianlang, on the Juno, allowing for some big damage. Mouse alone, he's doing a lot of damage, but that is not going to be enough. And JBIL lost the first game. Vincenzo get the first W of SWC, of his entire SWC journey, because he's a new challenger. So this is the first win. He's starting off strong. His win rate is 100% right now. Why did he not finish out the Shizuka? He knows Shizuka has skill ready. That was a very questionable play from JBIL. I'm Vincenzo. I don't know what's happening, but I know I won. Oh man, that was really strange coming out from JBIL. But hey, he still has another chance to come back from this. Maybe he thought that he could have cut Shizuka and finish off quickly. I'm not exactly sure why, but we're going for round 2 between these two players. Alright, what's going to be the pre-ban? I want to see Shizuka pre-ban. Okay? Shizuka Oliver pre-ban. How about that? Just kidding. It's going to be Dominic and Tianlang pre-ban. Tianlang, I would say, didn't do a whole lot last game. It was that Shizuka skill 3 that sent all the debuff back and buffed the speed of everybody. I want to see some Mouse pre-ban at some point. Maybe. So, Masha first pick. So, Korean meta is Masha first pick every single game. And then we decide what to do after that. But we know we have a strong damage dealer that can protect herself and defense break as well. Very fast. Masha is just overall a very complete package as a damage dealer. It's going to be Juno and Oliver. I usually do this as well because you might want to pick Shizuka after this. Or if enemy picks Shizuka with the Masha, Juno can kind of counter that as well. So Oliver with the speed lead and Juno to counter the Shizuka or to draft with Shizuka is a decent answer. Usually I'll go for a water unit though. Like Oliver Shiho, Oliver Mouse if you have Oliver. So Vincenzo is going to go for a Nana Molly. So it's going to be a little bit slower. It's going to go for some bruiser option right here. Not going to take it too fast because JBIL is already going first turn. So JBIL right here can have some water unit ready. I would say a Herney right now is really good, but I don't know if anybody likes to play with 4-star unit out there. But I like Herney. He's going to go for Volantis and he's going to go for a Belio. So double Druid, 1 strip, 1 healer. Very strong duo right here. But this match is not going to be straightforward. It's going to be a little bit of back and forth because everyone is not going all in control or damage. Here's on Yoki for big damage. Also, you can't stun this guy. And glancing doesn't really have a huge difference on this guy damage output. But last pick though, Riley is going to be Josephine to counter the stun that coming out from the Volantis. But that Oliver is going to be very scary. Last pick is going to be a tough choice. Maybe JB know that Oliver is going to get banned. He might ban the Molly and get another control unit out for some consistency. Or he's going to go for another bruiser option. He's going to go for Savannah. He know Oliver might get banned. He need another control unit. And that's going to be Savannah. But does that mean he has to ban out either Josephine or Masha? It's going to be a Masha ban. It's going to be a Savannah ban because defense break and speed buff can destroy Ongyoki as well. So, JBIL has the first turn advantage. But will he use the advantage to his favor? And here comes JBIL. Gonna go for the strip from Volantis. Will he take it? Will he strip? He gets everything done and not stunning on Yoki. It's very important. And the glancing on the Nana as well. So less chance for defense. But oh, that stun on Yoki. Is that? Oh no. This is going to be defense break. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt so bad. Oh my god, the damage. But was not enough. And Abelio is going to come between to heal. And he is going to follow up with damage. Good damage and stun the Josephine. Very important. And right now he needs to do stun the Molly too. All he can to control this Ongyoki. Because if that Ongyoki take a turn, he might shut down this Volantis. And Nana getting stacked with Ongyoki on the field is something you don't want to see. Abelio, I think he needs to hit the Ongyoki. He's going to go for the stun on the Josephine. Okay. And here's Ongyoki. Oh, not a whole lot of damage. No violent proc as well. JBIL is looking really, really good right now because he has the upper hand. He's controlling everything. He's controlling even the Josephine. But he's not having a whole lot of damage. And Molly is very good when you don't have a whole lot of damage. Can he stun? He cannot stun the Josephine. And here is the chance to kill something. Will he take it? He's going to go for big damage, but not enough to kill the Josephine. As you can see right there, because JBIL doesn't have big damage. Everything he's doing is getting countered by Molly. And this Ongyoki is ready. He's been cooking his dinner and he's ready to serve after this move right here. Gonna go for the damage on Molly, not a whole lot. And Ongyoki has the damage. no violent but to follow up. Any moment that Vincenzo get one additional turn is gonna be very impactful. And here's the Josephine getting the turn, stun the Oliver maybe. Stun the Oliver, give the Abelio the turn, but not too important because Abelio doesn't have the skill ready yet. And Oliver's in a lot of trouble right now. He's gonna go down soon and nobody can stop this on Yoki anymore. Unless somehow this Volantis can do something to stop it. But doesn't look like it. Big damage on Oliver, big defense break. No provoke coming out and the Josephine get a turn as well. Potentially finish off the... No, gonna go for the stun. And here's the AoE damage. Oh my god, it sent 2 unit home. Juno from almost full HP to dust. And game 2, the Ongyoki gamer got the W. Vincenzo 2-0. Very clean. Just how Ongyoki just shing shing and 2 units gone. Well done. Very, very strong draft. That Molly completely countered the entire team of JBIL because he could control. He could glancing, provoke, stun, yada yada yada. But all that damage was not good enough against the Molly Nana combo. A very classic old school combo by now, but very, very strong against a team that doesn't have a whole lot of damage. If you want to deal with that kind of team, Abelio was probably not a good choice. Maybe you need like a Molong, a Dominic, but then Dominic got pre-banned, so. Wow, 2-0 today. His debut in SWC is looking really, really strong. Yeah, he's not gonna go down that easy. And ranking in RTA before this doesn't matter. What matters is how you draft, how you know your enemy, how you ban. It's gonna make all the difference right now. Because ranking in ladder, you're fighting many different players. You're fighting G2 as well. But here, it's only G3. It's just pure pick ban and how you react to the enemy. Well done. The Italian Mafia got this one. So we'll be moving to match number 4 very quickly. We have a highlight for you guys right here soon. So this is the first game. So I don't know why. He didn't finish Shizuka. So here, right here, why did he not finish Shizuka? Right here was wow. He let Shizuka buff this whole thing. What was the thought process? I couldn't understand. He could have... I don't know. I absolutely couldn't understand what happened right there. So right here. See? The moment you can't kill Ongyoki healed himself as well. Oh, the highlight missed the Ongyoki cleaving everybody. But that was such a beautiful moment right there. Alright, 2-0 for Vincenzo. And we're moving on to match number 4. It's gonna be second baby. But now I have to call him DUCHAN because he changed his name. Probably to avoid the prying eyes of all these other players looking at his runes and his speed tuning and his wheel rune and all that good stuff. Gotta change the name before SWC, okay? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. I know I can't be talking to you guys like how we usually have the watch party on our own channel. Today, we are official cast of Esports come to a Summoners One channel, and I really appreciate the opportunity. I can't talk to you guys right now. I can see you though. I'm reading the chat on my phone right now, so hello. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. We have match number 4 coming really soon. It's gonna be exciting as well. Today we see a lot of variety. Like you would think that, oh my god, everyone's gonna play the meta draft. It's gonna be the same match, but it's actually a decent amount of variety today, even though it's only the qualifier. And I really like that. A lot of different LD Nat 5, a lot of different normal unit. We see Masha either destroy or getting destroyed. Oliver getting destroyed as well. You have Oliver doesn't mean you're going to win. And we are seeing new faces in SWC, and that's pretty cool. All right, we're going to the match number 4 between Z Song. I hope I didn't massacre his name, but he is a SWC 2021 APAC prelim strong contender, and he has a Tianlang. It's gonna be a comeback potentially, maybe. He didn't do too well last RTA season, but he's still here competing in SWC 2022, and he might be the group qualifier. Who knows if he pick ban well and he play out his card well, but he's facing a giant, an icon in Summoners War. And that's not gonna be easy. If you talk to him right now, he's probably saying he's a little bit worried. But hey, maybe he's really confident. I don't talk to him right now, but I know a lot of pressure is on him to perform. And I hope he perform well, okay? I hope he perform well. The next guy though, it's gonna be tough, guys. It's gonna be real tough, okay? Look at the guy over there. We've seen him before. We've seen his name. I mean, we haven't seen this name. We've seen that face before. Mr. Second Baby with Gianna Ragdoll. Oh, he's very meta. He has the Ongyoki as well. His most pick in season 21, looking mighty strong. He is a SWC 2021 World Final Quarterfinalist. He qualified for the prelim easily. Actually, not really easily. Can't say that. It's tough. He was ranked 10 in season 20, ranked 97 in season 21. He's not only a strong tournament gamer, but he's also a veteran in SWC. Oh my god. It's gonna be a tough first match, man. But because you've done so well before, it also means a lot of pressure is on you. And that's not easy. Playing when all the people around you expect you to perform well, to win easily. That's not easy, guys. The pressure coming from outside is actually harder than the opponent in front of him. So I hope he will do his best and perform well in this match as well. All right, our match 4 for the qualifier today, the last of the quarterfinal. It's gonna happen real soon. Match 4, set 1. Z-Song and DUCHAN. Is that DUCHAN or DUCHAN? DUCHAN sounds like Japanese now. Anyway, let's take a look at the pre-ban. Oh my god. DUCHAN is G3 right now, looking really scary, but Z-Song is not far behind. We have Tian Lang and Ragdoll pre-ban. So Ragdoll, we haven't seen Ragdoll getting drafted today at all. He has been pre-banned a few times, but doesn't seem like it's gonna be a very popular unit. And what a surprise. Masha first pick, Shizuka second pick, but this time we don't see a segment, we see O'Reilly. And here is the Dominic. We might see a speed lead here, so they can allow, DUCHAN can allow these two to go first. No, it's gonna go for Gianna, which means over there he's gonna go for the speed, and we see Vanessa. Oh, that's a very old school draft, but she got buffed in the previous balance patch. 2-turn cooldown revive for the first unit, and it's gonna be scary. And she's a speed lead too, allowing Juno to move constantly to counter Dominic and Gianna. We're seeing 2 water unit potentially getting drafted to counter the 2 fire unit. It's gonna be Bova to counter both Riley and Shizuka. We have Pra to strip and heal for the team as well. So DUCHAN team is not gonna be rocking any speed lead at all, but there's speed buff, and that is very scary. All right, what's gonna be the last pick here? We need a win unit potentially, and ban out the Masha, or we ban out the Praha and pick in a strong bruiser option. It's gonna be a Molong pick. So are we banning out the healer, or are we banning out the Gianna? I don't know the Wilden situation. We're gonna ban out the Bova actually, so he's letting that Gianna go. Maybe there's no Wilden at all, and that's gonna be very scary for Gianna. And because we're in G3 where everybody kind of have a Gianna or a Winsa, not having Wilden is kind of normal. And we don't have Will on the Riley, which means Riley can potentially cleanse, and that allow Z-Song to not get stunned or bomb turn 1. But that also means Shizuka has no debuff to throw back, which is not a good idea. So Riley's gonna heal with attack buff, get a violent proc as well. But is she gonna use skill 2? I don't think so, because it's gonna be wasted. Gonna use it anyway. But right now there's nothing to return, and that is very frustrating for a Shizuka player. What do? Gonna go for a simple skill 1. Juno has the opportunity to stun everybody, but is she gonna use it though? What is she gonna do here? And she's gonna be in trouble because right now Dominic and Masha is hungry for a kill. Wow, that Shizuka is really tanky. Dominic went in with skill 2 and it barely took 30% HP. And here comes the Masha trying to kill the Juno. Juno's very tanky as well because you know the enemy Dominic and Masha has very good runes. But the Juno and the Shizuka tank really well. Here's the bomb. Can she land the stun? She missed the Juno. Juno has attack buff and speed buff right now. That's going to be a lot of damage on the Dominic potentially. Is she going for it? She's going for it. No stun. Almost killed the Dominic. Couldn't get the Dominic down. And the counter. The counter is going to finish off the Dominic. Oh my god. Dominic could not take down the Juno and paid the price as well. And right now, Juno's back with attack buff. And she stunned the Gianna. That's going to be really bad. What's going to happen here? Go and stun the Gianna! The violent proc from the Shizuka, but the bomb was there to stun her. But right now, Shizuka's a very, very big threat to the team of DUCHAN because she has bomb, she has attack buff, speed buff, she has everything. She's gonna go for Daydream. Can she get it done? Miss 2 unit and land on the Juno. Oh my god, this Praha actually did more harm than good, even though she healed the Masha. But now she loses a turn and Juno is still going strong. And here's the heal coming out from Riley. And the damage coming out from Shizuka. Maybe gonna buff the revive buff on the Juno as well. Is she gonna go for it? Because Masha might go for the kill. But can stun the Gianna right now if she wants to. She gonna keep the Vanessa cooldown low. Actually. And get a violent proc as well. Will she return the fire here? Not gonna do that just yet. Actually interesting. Maybe she's She was waiting for the Juno strip on the Masha, but Juno went down before Juno could do anything. So right now, will she go for the skill 3 to protect her team? Gonna go for it. Control the Pra, control the Gianna. Decent damage on the Gianna as well. And next turn, Juno might come back. Vanessa has the revive ready. Oh my god, the Riley's gonna take out the Gianna. 3v4 right now. And I don't think you have to revive Juno. You can keep your cooldown lower. Because Juno right now is kind of meaningless to come back to the field. You can keep that passive ready. No, gonna revive Juno. Maybe to buy some time because when you have a target that low, Pra has to go for her. Okay? Here's the Shizuka getting the strip onto the Masha. And maybe refresh the cooldown of the Vanessa once again. Gonna protect Juno actually. And here's the Riley heal. It's gonna be a big fat heal. Okay, go for the skill 4, but skill 3 could have been very big. Okay. Here's the Braum. Maybe go for the strip. Get the strip done. No, couldn't get the strip done. Which means Juno's not going to go down. Vanessa might be going down actually. Unless the Juno... No, not going to go for the strip stun potentially. Going to go for the skill 1 for big damage. And I got to say, the damage from Juno is absolutely crazy. That additional damage artifact. 3.5k per hit. This Juno gained 35% attack. Is it 35% attack bar? 30% attack bar and does 10,000 damage every single turn. Oh my god. And Z Song actually take game 1 against one of the giant of Group A. Well done. And he's also rocking Vanessa pick. And I like that. Some old school draft right there together with Juno and together with Shizuka. Make the team very annoying to deal with. Also not having Weaver on Riley. Make a difference because the first turn of Gianna was very crucial for every Gianna gamer. But he go in and be like, I can't bomb, I can't stun, I have to skill 1. And that is very annoying for any Gianna gamer. Speaking from experience. Okay, we are going for the second match of Z Song and DUCHAN. What is it going to be? Is it going to be the same draft? I like the Vanessa a lot though. What's going to be the pre-ban? I want to see Masha pre-ban, but is he going to do it? Because enemy has a lot of LD5. Like, you don't want to fight Gianna again, maybe? You don't want to fight other LD Nat 5. Can it be Masha Shizuka pre-ban? Respect the normal LD Nat. I mean the normal Nat 5. The Masha pre-ban and the Gianna pre-ban. Because even though you're ready for Gianna, it is better to just not deal with her at all. I think that's the better strategy. Because you want to pick some other stuff that is on Wilrun. Alright, first pick Riley. Free to play player. You see that? Learn from him. First pick Riley. Dominic Nana. So Dukan still going for big damage strategy. What is it going to be? Masha? But no Masha anymore. What is going to counter Dominic? What is it going to be? It's going to be Juno Shizuka. Why is he picking these two together? Because when you pick Shizuka and enemy pick Juno, that's going to be very threatening because you're going to put on a lot of debuff. And Juno is like, take all the debuff and turn that into healing. And Juno can strip everything as well, which is very scary. So Dukan's going to go for Ongyoki here. Big damage team. Oh, I thought it was going to pick Gyalnia for a quick second right there, but it's going to go for Bover to counter Shizuka and Riley. And right now, there's not a whole lot of debuff on the field for Shizuka to steal. So I don't know what is Z-Song plan here. Got to switch it up a little bit. And that Ongyoki Dominic looking really, really strong. That's a lot of damage that you have to deal with. It's going to be Segment Thessarion. Thessarion is to deal with all the passive on the right side. There are many passive going on right now. And the segment is to reset the Ongyoki turn 1. And here is Minato. Another damage dealer. Very strong, self-sustained. Just kidding. It's gonna be Mouse because there's so many fire. There's so many buff for Mouse to steal. I mean, not steal, utilize. Because he gained more speed when there are more buff on the field. Oh wait, he changed to Minato at the end. So, because there's so many fire units, Minato is going to be really annoying as well. So maybe it's going to be a Riley ban potentially, or Thessarion ban. Because Thessarion kind of counter almost everything on Dukan's team. So what's going to be the ban? It's going to be a Minato ban. It's going to be a Thessarion ban. Minato ban. Interesting. So Dukan has a lot of damage. And a Nana to protect the damage. I think Dukan is actually having the upper hand here in the draft. But we don't know just yet. Alright, first one belong to Segment as usual. Gonna go for the reset on the Ongyoki. But the defense break is coming. But will she defense break? Because the Riley heal is coming right after that. Not gonna waste the defense break. Riley's gonna get a turn here. Will she use the healing skill? Or will she do nothing? It's gonna be immunity for the team. Allowing Bover to get 5 stack. Juno is looking for a target. Will she stun Dominic? Oh, didn't get the stun on Dominic. So right now, I think something's gonna die because Bover, Ongyoki, Dominic are all moving together. That's very important. And I don't think something's gonna survive these 3 units. Even though it took all 3 to kill Shizuka. But I guess that's worth it. Because right now, Z-Song has no way to deal with these units anymore. And they will all just follow up and keep killing, keep stacking up Nana. And Bover is stopping the Riley to do any meaningful healing as well. It's hard. Like, you can kill Dominic once, but can you kill Dominic forever? And I think that's pretty much it. Dukan completely outdrafted Z-Song. When you go in with no hard control and no hard damage, it is really hard to fight a team that has big damage and a Nana to back it up. Very, very good draft right there from Dukan. Pretty much outdrafted. Solid draft coming out from him. So we go into game 3. So that was, I think, Z-Song trying to stick with the same draft because he expect Dukan to pick the same thing. But he adapted and changed the strategy to damage base. So the anti-control was not doing so hard anymore. I think he might have to ban on Yoki this time. And will Z-Song switch his draft this time? Because you gotta adapt, man. You can't be using the same thing, expecting the enemy to use the same thing. It might work in normal RTA because when you climb the ladder, people draft the same thing because people are lazy. But this is tournament for $100,000, $200,000. People are gonna switch it up. So let's see what's gonna be the pre-ban here. It's gonna be Tianlang and Ragdoll. Ragdoll getting pre-ban again, not getting picked anytime soon, ever, by anybody. Unbelievable. We don't even see Ragdoll chosen. Why is he pre-banning Ragdoll? Here's the Masha first pick. Here's the same draft coming out from Z-Song. So Dukan is gonna go with the Dominic, Nana. So the same thing. But I think he's gonna get the Ongyoki in somewhere. Maybe Ongyoki in an attack buffer, potentially. So he's just gonna go in and kill quickly. No debuff to steal, no stun for Juno to heal with. Riley doesn't protect you from damage. Riley can heal you after you receive damage, but the damage is too big and one-shot you. Riley does nothing against that. There's no shield, there's no revive, there's no nothing. And he's gonna be Juno Thessarion. So Dukan can actually just keep going with like a Molong and maybe some sort of attack buffer. He's gonna go for Bover to one-shot with big damage turn 1. What is going to be the last pick though? Is it going to be another one shot? It's going to be the mouse to do big damage. You see, the right team is the answer to the left team, while the left team is the answer to something else. So I think Dukan is doing really well here. He knows what he needs to do. There's no revive. There's nothing to stop. It's going to be Leo to reduce the damage of the Masha and the mouse. But Leo can get banned pretty much immediately right now. And if Dukan finish off the Thessarion turn 1, I think there's really nothing that Z-Song can do to stop the damage from coming. The main goal will be killing Thessarion. So Bovik is out. The big source of damage and healing is out. But the other 3 units, Dominic, Masha, Mouse, are very scary. So right now it boils down to how speed tune is the Dominic, Masha, Mouse combo. Because if Riley can cut in between, can heal, then the combo is meaningless. So let's see. It seems they are very well tuned, but I feel like the Riley might be moving. So what is he going to do? He's going to go for the Shizuka. That is a very tanky Shizuka. Here's the AoE. The Juno cut in between. That's the first bad sign already. Big stun on the Dominic. Riley's cut in between as well, so no more defense break right now. And there is stun, defense break, and attack break on the field for Shizuka to utilize. So it's looking actually bad for Dukan because the combo could not achieve what it was designed to do. So right here, she can go for the AoE debuff and one-shot the Nana immediately. Gonna go for it. No defense break on the Nana, that's pretty bad. But the Thessarion has speed buff and attack buff, allowing him to do some insane damage and cut down the passive of the Dominic, and Dominic cannot heal back without passive. Right now, Dominic is dead. He is dead, and he's dead again. So the speed and attack buff allowing Juno and Thessarion to do some massive damage immediately back to back, one-shotting the biggest damage dealer over there, Dominic. And right now, the protection from these buffs are also very good against the Masha. And Shizuka's resetting her own cooldown, getting some extra turn. Mouse, even though he's utilizing all the buff on the field for speed, but if he's not moving, he's not doing anything. And right now, the Oblivion on the Masha, allowing the team to one-shot this Masha easily. There's no more Nana stack. So actually, Z-Song might be winning this game already. 2 units down, and right now Thessarion can easily shut down the passive of Mouse and Nana. They are really strong because of their passive, but Dukan is gonna go down to Z-Song. Then the speed tuning, the fact that Z-Song cut in between the combo with Riley, Nana, Juno, cutting down the Dominic quickly, made a huge difference right there. And Thessarion, Riley, 2 free-to-play units being so dominating is amazing to watch. Well done, Z-Song stepping on the giant to move forward. Well done. Well done. So he's gonna move on to the semi-final, and he's gonna fight Vincenzo, right? In the semi-final. Oh, that was exciting. I like to see free-to-play unit winning like that. It's so cool. And I think we should have a highlight soon for the matches. But wow. Even though I thought Dukan has the upper hand, but the speed tuning was so perfect for Z-Song to cut right in between, because if the Riley was slower, if the Shizuka, the Juno was a little bit slower, just a little bit, like 5-10 speed slower, then the whole match could have been different. Because if the Dominic and the Masha move to finish off the Shizuka, then it's gonna be really hard. There would have been no debuff, there would have been no speed attack buff for the entire team like that. So the Shizuka making a move, cutting in between, and Riley healed the Thesaurion, so the Masha couldn't kill. It was just perfect for Z-Song. So look at this matchup. Wow. The first pick Vanessa, I mean not the first pick, the first match with the Vanessa was so cool as well. Juno, you thought they nerfed Oracle. You thought they nerfed the skill 1. But the speed buff of Juno is so incredible, because when you have additional damage by speed, Juno can do an extra 200-300 with a speed buff. And that's really amazing. This game though, this game, like, see, so this is when the combo actually worked, is when the 3 damage dealer moved together and destroy Shizuka. Right here was the moment. So I think banning Bover and also DUCHAN not using on Yoki for some reason. So right here is when the combo doesn't work. It's the same, kind of the same match, but it's just a little bit different in speed tuning. Make all the difference. Just now was Bover and on Yoki just completely one-shotting Shizuka. But right here, it's just a little bit miss in speed tuning, and the match drastically changed. You see right there? So I think Z-Song was just the speed tuning was just perfect. Maybe he knew the speed. I don't know. But what he did right there was well done. And also, we are seeing CHOVY and HWAN for the first duo, and Vincenzo and Z-Song for the second semi-final. So who's gonna go into the final? We're gonna be seeing that soon. It's gonna be best of 3 for the semi-final as well. But the final is gonna be best of 5. So who are you guys rooting for? Is it gonna be HWAN, Z-Song? Is it gonna be Vincenzo or CHOVY? They all have very different teams. CHOVY has Seimei. HWAN, what was HWAN doing? I can't remember. There were so many matches. I know HWAN is gonna be a strong, I think, turn 1 player. We just saw Z-Song as well, with the very interesting Shizuka Juno all the time. But what we know is gonna be Masha first pick. All right, guys. Currently, there's a code in the chat out of stream. If you're watching the stream on YouTube, now is the time to turn on the chat. If you're watching me on your TV, I know you guys do, turn on your phone, check the YouTube chat. There's gonna be a code. It is SWC Gabo Jago. And it's gonna be 100,000 mana, 1 mystical scroll. If you're on Android, there's a code in the chat right now. You copy paste that code into the game guide section. Scroll down, you will see the promo code. If you're on iOS, you can click on the link. It will prompt you to open Summoner's War. Open Summoner's War, check your inbox. It should be in there. If you're on Android and you're too lazy to fill in the code, you can click on the link too. But if you're on your TV, then you have to take your phone out and use the code that is in the chat right now. I know I don't have it on the screen, but it is in the chat. You can just copy, paste the code, okay? So it's going to be 100,000 mana. It's going to be 1 mystical scroll, and you can key it in right now. For those of you who have keyed in the code, and you see people who come in late, you can have the code ready and copy paste for them as well. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. So that's the code. It's in the chat. Don't worry. Just copy paste that, okay? And we'll be going into the semi-final. I think we should have a short break soon. Hope you guys have been enjoying the casting, guys. Been fun. Been really, really fun. Normally, we'll be doing it on our own channel, but today, we're doing it on the SummonerZwo Esports channel, which is really amazing. So thanks for being here, guys. Much appreciated. Also, key in the code, okay? It's going to be SWC GABO, okay? So Gabo Jago. Who got Nat 5? Huh? I know you guys summoned that 1 scroll immediately. So who got a Nat 5? Check in the chat right now. I'm watching you guys on my phone, okay? Who got the Nat 5 in the chat? Raise your hand. I see you. All right, guys. I think we should be going for a break right now. I hope you guys have been enjoying SWC 2022. Oh, there's a new link, guys. I think the old link didn't work. So there should be the new link in the chat. So the staff told me that the old link didn't work. Some of you guys might not get the code working for you. But there's going to be a new link in the chat. Okay, check it. Might be invalid for the old code, but the new one should work. And I'll see you guys after the break because I'm so hungry right now. I'm going to go get some food and you should too. Okay?
Let's make it exciting. But Karma needs to get it here on the skill one. Gets on the last hit. Double glance. It might not be enough. That needs to go down. Glad to hear what the start, but Karma with the violent rock. Oh! He does so much well.
So good at getting free tendons right here.
Ooh.
Savannah Lulu. Taking down those of inner
Hello guys, welcome back to SWC 2022. You guys got a good break so far. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really much appreciate your support and you guys watching and commenting in the chat right now. Hope you guys are doing well over there. Hello, welcome back. And you might be wondering, what's up with the headphone, bro? Sorry, it ran out of battery, so I gotta charge it. Now I can listen to the awesome music and the CG that played earlier. I was just talking without listening to anything the entire time, but now I can get some music going as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We're gonna have the semi-final of our first Group A qualifier happening really soon, to see who is going to be in the final to get themselves or himself a ticket in Asia Cup. It's going to be a tough run because if you win today, you don't have to play tomorrow, which is amazing. If you have to play tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of pressure. But if you win today, you're just going to walk right into Asia Cup and potentially walk right into the World Final as well. Are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Hello. There's a bug on my hand? No? See, I read the chat. I know you guys talking in the chat. I see you. Somebody got a fire lizard man earlier from the scroll. I got nothing too. Somebody probably got a Nat 5 already. Unbelievable. I haven't summoned a Nat 5 in so long, okay? Maybe I will be summoning a Nat 5 really soon. But what important is the semi-final is about to happen. So get seated, fasten your seatbelt, and get some water ready because we are going into the first semi-final of SWC 2022 between CHOVY and HWAN. So look at this draft. I'm shocked. I'm bewildered. Is that a word? Oh. Can I look like him? I kind of look like him, just less handsome. But we are seeing Seimei. And that's going to be a very strong pick against all the Shizuka player. Making debuff one turn is much more annoying than you think. And this guy picked a Leo with a Barbara first pick. What a gamer, I gotta say. But it's going to be a different round this time. It's going to be against HWAN, a very veteran player. He is not a pushover. It's going to be a tough game for both players. And HWAN, he got so many different options. And he has a War Young something that if you know how to utilize, it's gonna be a very scary unit because she is one of the only 2 units in the game that has speed lead and attack bar boost at the same time. Not only that, she also provides attack buff to the team that synergizes really well with unit like Masha, Dominic, or Han, which HWAN has ready. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Will HWAN go for the first turn again, and can CHOVY survive this kind of first turn? Because you have the first turn CC, but you also have the first turn control. So we saw CHOVY did really well against the first turn control, but can he do well against the first turn damage based team like this? Alright guys, let's get ready. We are starting the semi-final of Group A very, very soon. Oh, I'm kind of vibing with the music now. I didn't have the music earlier. Match 1, set 1, semi-final. What is going to be the pre-ban? It is going to be Shizuka Masha. Finally! Finally! Somebody put some respect on these 2 units. Wow, wow, wow. Shizuka Masha pre-ban. That's what I'm talking about. It's not the LD Nat 5. It is these units that make a huge difference in all the matches. It's going to be a Dominic first pick because there's no more Masha to counter him, and that is very scary. So what is CHOVY going to do against this? It's going to be Oliver Gianna. Very similar to what I'm using on a daily basis. But HWAN has 2 very scary units to counter exactly that. It might be an off-wheel Pontos, and Ragdoll is always scary to fight. Finally, we see Ragdoll on the field. It has always been pre-banned, but nobody seems to use it when it's not pre-banned. It's gonna be Nana and a Juno. So Juno counter Pontos decently well with the strip, and Nana to protect yourself against Dominic one-shot. One's gonna go for a Tessarion to deal with all these passive. Very scary unit. So Tessarion seems to be the favorite Oblivion option in the meta in Korea so far. And the last pick is going to be the newly buffed LD5 Mei Ying. He's a very rare unit in every situation. You don't see this guy often, so I'm excited to see him. He's going to do a lot of damage, he's going to tank really well, and he defense break as well. Last pick for CHOVY is going to be a protection unit. It's going to be Wusa. And Ragdoll is going to get banned. Oliver is going to get banned. Can Gianna deal with this? What is Pontos ruined with? So many questions in my head right now. Alright. The first turn belongs to the Pontos. That is really good for Gianna. So Pontos actually on violent and cannot buff, which is a really bad thing. Gianna's going to take all the hit with ease. But right now, what is she going to do? She's going to bomb the Pontos, but how can you stop the Pontos from buffing? Where is that random despair stun that might happen? You need that to happen right now. Okay, the Gianna is taking all the hit and she's not going down. Stun, still no stun coming out from anybody. But when all the speed is perfect for Pontos, can he be stunned this time? Finally, the stun coming out from Juno to stop the Pontos from cleansing. That was a very crucial despair stun right there. So right now the Pontos is going to go down to the bomb, but you really want to destroy this unit with a finishing move from somebody and not using the bomb. You need that stack. So it's going to bomb maybe Dominic and then finish the Pontos with a normal attack. Going to bomb the Saurion right here and finish the Pontos to get the stack. The Saurion cannot Oblivion the Nana because of the immunity from the Wusa. And right now Juno stunned the Dominic as well. The Juno despair stun is doing so much work for CHOVY. It's controlling a lot of the enemy unit. Another stun, and you can see the Juno's doing 2.2 thousand damage per hit without any buff, and that is absolutely amazing artifact going on. And the attack break coming out from the Nana, shutting down the Mei Ying is really important. And right here, can the Wusa finish off the Dominic? Gonna go for the safe play here and buff the shield first because Dominic can heal back quite a fair bit. So the shield is gonna stop the healing. A lot of healing was nerfed by the shield. But the Miying is still gonna be a very, very annoying thing. And the Dominic actually gonna cut in between, and this potentially will bring down the Nana and heal by the Dominic by quite a fair bit. So Juno will now finally bring down the Dominic, but with the Nana going down, which means there's no more attack break on the Miying. And this Miying is gonna be a very scary opponent at the end of the day. But the Sarion is not gonna go down yet, utilizing the healing overtime coming out from the Miying. The strip was beautiful, but the Miying damage is so insane. Look at the damage on the Juno. And the Thesauri is not going to go out just yet. Leave the last Oblivion on Juno, which means the next defense break is going to stay. But I think the Juno is going to go... Oh, the sleep from the Wusa is going to stop the Miying from finishing the Juno. Can the Wusa do... Oh, no. This is looking real bad for the Miying. Miying could have done it, but the Miying is in a lot of trouble right now. The Miying is going to get stunned one more time and it's over. Miying is not moving. Can Miying heal back at this crucial moment? He's surviving with 1 HP. He's not bringing down the Juno and he's stunned up and he is done. Oh my god. That was so close. CHOVY is going to take the first win. Any moment I thought the Miying was going to come back, was going to heal enough with his revenge and life drain. But the sleep and the stun, oh my god. Wow. That was crazy. At any moment, I was about to say Miying is going to do something. But it was not enough. The Juno, the Wusa sleep at that very crucial moment changed the game immediately for Miying. Wow, that Juno was crazy. It stunned the Pontos. It stunned the Dominic. It stunned the Miying. It stripped the Miying clean as well. Because when you run Juno, you kind of miss strip more often than not because the strip is only 90%. It is not 100. And you factor in 15% resistance based on the base resistance. And you don't strip that often. Alright, CHOVY is actually showing very stellar, impeccable performance in today's matches. And will he win another one to get himself a seat in the final round? What is going to be the pre-ban? I want to see Dominic and Ragdoll pre-ban. Is it going to be that? It's going to be Ragdoll and Nana pre-ban for both players. So you don't want to deal with Ragdoll, understandable. HWAN doesn't want to deal with Nana. But I think CHOVY is more about that Shizuka that is going to take the Masha. Everyone is first picking Masha. It's crazy. Here's the Shizuka and the Juno, the Seimi to counter that immediately. I think CHOVY is very well prepared for this kind of situation that HWAN is trying to do. He's trying to pick that Gianna, that Shizuka, which if you're a G3 player, you probably see that very often. But HWAN is going to go for the one-shot team. He's going to go for the Wo Young and the Destiny, which means he's going in and he's going to hit really, really hard. The last pick can be another strong damage dealer as well. Maybe a Dom, maybe a Molong, maybe a Mouse. Who knows? So to stop that one shot, he's going to bring in the Abelio, who might cut in between and give the healing to the unit that is dying. And here's the Diana as well, for some comeback damage. And because there's no fire unit on HWAN's team, the Diana is very strong. But that Artamio last pick will control the Diana. That is really scary. Destiny getting banned out because Destiny can just destroy a unit pretty much immediately. So HWAN get to bomb, get to Shizuka, and having the Artamio as backup for damage and healing is really strong as well. So what's going to happen here? Let's see. Oh my god, it's going to be very, very scary to be CHOVY right now. Bomb. And here's the strip stun. Nope, not going to go for it. And Shizuka's going to land the bomb on everybody else, potentially. Is she going to do it, though? Not going to do it. Letting Masha take a turn to one-shot the anything, actually. If Masha violent proc, that could have been a kill. I'm not sure that was a good move. But you kind of stopped the Juno from stripping you. But was that really necessary? Okay, at least she didn't violent proc. And the Wo Young's gonna be alive. Stun on the Gianna. Wo Young's gonna do some good damage here. Not a whole lot of damage, to be honest. But Shizuka, will you go for the debuff? But that will allow Juno to heal the Diana, so that's gonna be bad. So Shizuka is not doing anything. As you can see right here, The Juno and the Seimei is countering the Shizuka fairly well, and the buff coming out get all turned to dust by Juno. Oh my, you see that? Hard counter by Juno, such a strong presence on the field. And look at the Seimei is about to heal somebody real quick as well. Nope, not healing anything just yet. Oh my god, look at the Diana. All that debuff turned into healing because of Seimei passive. That is really annoying. As you can see, Shizuka and Gianna is getting absolutely countered by Seimei Juno. CHOVY is ready for this tournament and he's ready to tear apart all these meta units with his Juno and Seimei combo. And look at that. Gianna's gonna go down. I think William's gonna join her soon as well. And reviving them, I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot here. Okay, here's the big stun. 2 units down. And this Artemio is getting just torn apart by the additional damage artifact coming out from Juno. And killing Juno is definitely not an easy thing. Look at this. The HP of Artemio drops so fast, even though Juno's only doing about almost 2k per hit, 1.6k, and it's just tearing apart the Artemio so easily. High defense unit nowadays have such a hard time in the meta due to additional damage artifact. Oh, he's doing some work though. Maybe this is the opportunity to do something. No violent proc. But even if she violent proc, will she put the thing on Juno? That's gonna be tough. And the Masha is gonna take down the Artamiel. And GG! CHOVY! With the 2-0. Completely counter HWAN team. Well done. Well done, well done. He is showing strong performance in the qualifier. Completely shutting down unit like Shizuka, Gianna. Well done. He's doing really, really well. I like that a lot. Wow, wow, wow. Well done, dude. Good. Just solid. I like seeing the Seimei so much because it's so unique. In the past, Seimei was like, who would want Seimei, right? But then because there's so many debuff on the field, and look at, you saw the Diana just now. She healed back so much from all the debuff that was on her. Especially when there's no heal block on the field, then Seimei and Juno become incredibly strong because they just heal and heal and heal so much based on the Shizuka debuff. So I think whoever fights CHOVY might be considering pre-banning either Juno or the Seimei, because if you want to use Shizuka, you can't be letting those units through. Both of them on the field, too terrifying. Too terrifying. Alright guys, we're going to check out a highlight for this match, and we will have the next semi-final ready for you guys really, really soon. So don't go anywhere. I think CHOVY might be qualifying in the final. I can't be biased because we are casting this game. We must be neutral as a caster. But CHOVY's winning me slowly, man. He's crazy. I like that. Alright, waiting for the highlights. Hey. I'm trying to take some break, guys, and you might have seen. I would love to talk all the time, but gotta take some break in between. Should be seeing the highlight real soon. I hope the music volume is good enough, guys. Can we do a quick check? Is the audio good? If you think the audio good, type 1 in the chat so I can see. So I know the audio is okay. Look at that. Yo, this Miying moment. I thought the Miying was gonna come back like right there. But it didn't happen. If the Miying came back, I think that could have been like super epic, you know? Poor Artamiel. He was drafted to deal with Diana, but he got absolutely destroyed by the Juno damage. Alright, I can see you guys saying audio is good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alright, CHOVY with a 2-0 victory against HWAN. So next up, I think we have Z Song. And we're gonna have Wait, who's gonna play again? We have Z Song and who was it that won the third round? I have no co-caster to tell me that I forget something. Okay, let me check. Vincenzo. I think it was supposed to be Vincenzo. My friends texted me saying that I'm saying Vincenzo name wrong. It's supposed to be Vincenzo. I'm not Italian, okay? All right, just kidding. Trying to do an Italian joke here, guys, but I can't do that. All right, guys. Enough joking around with Sean B. I'm sorry about that. We're going into a match between Vincenzo and Z Song. So, Vincenzo is a Ongyoki gamer. Everything he do will be to protect the Ongyoki. Very scary unit. Very hard to kill. Deals so much damage. And all the support unit around him are strong unit as well. It just makes a team so much stronger. So what will Z Song do against this? But he beat one of the giant in this tournament. Somebody that everybody will fear, DUCHAN. And he is rocking Shizuka Juno. If he win and he gets into the final against CHOVY and he's using Shizuka, it's gonna be pretty scary. But let's see what Vincenzo is gonna do. Vincenzo. But looking at Z Song team, we are seeing two free-to-play units. Something that we can all look to and be like, I can learn from this guy a thing or two. I might have Juno, I might have Shizuka, but he's using Riley Tessarion. I have that. I might be learning from this. So, hey, stay tuned, watch closely, because if you want to improve in RTA and you see somebody that, hey, I have these units and he's in a higher rank than me, what can I learn from him? You might have Shizuka. You might have Juno too. Alright guys, let's get ready. I'm vibing. Ooh. Alright, I can't be. Gotta be more formal, guys. I'm too much of myself today. It's so enjoyable. Alright. Z Song and Vincenzo. Sean, get yourself together. Vincenzo. Okay? Ongyoki pre-ban and Tessarion pre-ban. A free-to-play Oblivion unit. But there are more Oblivion options, and we might be seeing that actually. So Z Song is on the right and Vincenzo is on the left. Masha first pick as usual, but what is going to be the counter pick for Masha? Is it going to be Riley, Shizuka? Let's see if I know Z Song enough. It's going to be Riley, no, Shizuka and Juno. So what's going to be the answer? We need some water. Maybe Mouse. It's going to be Dominic. But I want something blue. Because blue is going to be good. Mouse is here. Yes. Mouse, Dominic. But there's no support yet. And right now, Zishong might steal the Riley. And potentially Oliver? No, it's going to be Molong and Leo to take away the damage of Mouse and Masha. But you might let the Leo through. It's going to be Nana because there are so many one-shot damage from Vincenzo. Having Nana is going to... It is going to be the Light Dragon Giraffe. Big damage. I would say Big Daddy damage, but it's not Sean Big Channel. Big damage coming out from Giraffe right there. And it is a crazy pick because that thing's going to do so much damage and healing. And the healer Giraffe at the end might be a little bit too late to deal with this Giraffe right here. Oh ho ho! The big bad dragon is going to be the main show for the day. Can the dragon make it through? Or is it going to be the Nana ban? It's going to be a Nana ban. It's going to be the Juno ban? Huh? Why did he ban Juno? I'm confused. Why is he banning Juno? Of all things. I don't think Juno's gonna stop him at all. But anyway, he let the Abelio through. Might not be a good choice, okay? Here comes the Leo damage. And then Molong might follow up for a quick kill. But is it gonna be possible? Here's the Zishong turn 1 Shizuka absolutely doing nothing. So now things are looking really bad because he got turn 1 and he didn't do anything with it. Here's the damage from Miles, very bad because Leo chopped the damage into half pretty much. Here's the Molong follow up, 2 beautiful stun. So both teams are in a very awkward situation. They are designed to like kill quick, but they can't really kill anything. So right now, it's just really awkward. Unless the Zeraf Violent proc. Can he do that though? Because the Leo Zeraf damage will be, the Dominic and Zeraf damage will be more than enough to shut down the Leo. It's gonna go for that. No Violent proc. And I don't think this will kill anything. And hitting the Leo is very risky. So he choose to hit the Shizuka. But now Shizuka has stun and defense perk available for the team. So I think Vincenzo team is just in a very awkward situation. Not being able to kill anyone. And enemy team is aiming for something. Like right here. That is a kill on the Dominic. And oh my, I don't think Zeraf has what it takes to one-shot something at this level. Will he do it? He almost achieved what he wanted to do, but that was not enough. Oh my god, that's the Zeraf damage. I thought it would just wipe the table clean, but it didn't happen. And right now, things are looking really bad for Vincenzo. Really bad. Leo's doing a lot of damage. The team is protected from Masha damage. And there's nothing that Vincenzo can do to stop it. Because he doesn't have like a real support unit to kind of bind the team together. Usually in a team like this, there's some sort of support that just link every component together. Like a healer, a cleanser, an attack buffer. But Vincenzo team is like different pieces that doesn't have a link together. And over there we have Abelio and Shizuka to allow the Molong and the Leo to do damage. And that's the difference. And the first win goes to Zishong. Well done. Well done. I think not banning Abelio or Shizuka was just not a good move coming out from Vincenzo right there. Because Vincenzo didn't do any AoE debuff. And Juno doesn't really counter anything in particular as well. So banning the Juno was a strange move. Alright, we're going for the next game. Let's see if Vincenzo gonna switch up and do something else with his draft. What's gonna be the pre-ban though? On Yoki Tesarion. Do we see Shizuka pre-ban? Shizuka has just been absolutely dominating a lot of different matches. So maybe Shizuka Dominic pre-ban potentially? What is it going to be, guys? Make a guess in the chat. I see you guys. What is going to be the pre-ban? Guess with me. Is it Dominic Shizuka? If you guess right, good job. I can't give you anything. What is it going to be? I have a feeling. Yeah, they're slowing down the thought process. He really hates Juno. He pre-banned Juno. He banned Juno the last game, and now he pre-banned Juno. Very, very interesting. Why is he so scared of Juno? So Shizuka getting first pick, not Masha, because there's no more Juno. When there's no Juno on the field, Shizuka become incredibly dangerous. So, is it going to be Oliver and Masha? No. Nana Dominic. He's still going with the damage strategy, but he has Ongyoki now. So, it's probably going to be Ongyoki and Molly. it's gonna be Bover on Yoki. So a healer and on Yoki. The Saurion to deal with the passive. But he doesn't really... What's up with Juno ban? His entire team is not exactly countered by Juno. At all, actually. You would hate Juno if you use control team. But he's going for a damage team. He would hate Abelio so much more. I would hate Abelio if I'm him. Because Abelio cut in between heal, get an attack bar. He's very annoying. Okay, is he going to go for a Molong last pick? For damage? Or is he going for a speed lead to take first turn? What is it going to be? It's going to be a speed lead. But he doesn't have any... He does have one strip, which is the Bover. But usually you don't pick Bover for the strip. You want to use the stack immediately. And then there's Riley. Abelio, even if you silence him, he can cleanse himself and cut in between if he needs to. So the Nefter's last pick was a little bit questionable. Okay, it's going to be a Shizuka ban. It's going to be a Nana ban. So Vincenzo has the speed lead and big damage immediately. But can he kill somebody? Because Bova can drop somebody to half, but then if you don't kill immediately, Abelio is going to cut in between. Uh-oh, the Masha is way too fast. And she's going to get immunity for herself. She's going to get immunity for herself, but he can silence the Riley, and that will allow him to do good damage. Right here is the opportunity. Unless Riley violent proc, and it will change something. Will Riley get a violent proc? No. So right here is the opportunity. One shot the Thesaurion. Marsha's almost dead. Riley is pretty much dead if the Dominic get additional turn right here. And he did. And he did. Vincenzo with the speed lead going first and the very well-tuned damage lineup. Okay? It's different. Because if this lineup get cut in between by Abelio or Riley, it's going to be bad. But the lineup worked out exactly how Vincenzo wanted it to be. Defense break, full up with Ongyoki damage, full up with Dominic, finishing off 2 target, and he's good to go. Could have been a very different game if he didn't have the speed lead. Well done. Big damage. Vincenzo coming back from the first slot. He found his way. He found himself. And now he know what to do next. He know the weakness of the enemy team. But he really hates Juno for some reason. Maybe because he really want to use his Neftis. So he really disliked Juno. Is that really the case? So I'm pretty sure we're going to see Ongyoki ban next game because Ongyoki is just absolutely terrifying. But what will Vincenzo pre-ban? Is it going to be the Masha or the Abelio pre-ban? Is it going to be? Let's find out. All right. Pre-ban. I'm pretty sure it's Ongyoki. But what will Vincenzo pre-ban? What will stop him? What will stop his plan? I think Thesaurion, no Wilrun, dies so fast. Doesn't matter. But I think the Abelio or the Masha is going to be more annoying. It's going to be Thesaurion pre-ban still. His pre-ban doesn't really make sense to me. I know that the Thesaurion is going to counter all the passive, but the Thesaurion is not really fast. And it dies so fast. It's not on Wilrun to protect itself as well. So could have banned Abelio? Riley? But hey, he won. So who cares, right? My opinion doesn't matter. He first picked Juno. But because enemy run Shizuka, so I think that is a decent first pick. Abelio. Dominic and Nana getting drafted after Juno. So if you speed tune correctly, optimally, Juno strip into Nana defense break into Dominic one-shot something. Let's see if that happened. So will Z-Song go for, he's gonna go for Riley Abellio. He doesn't get one shot immediately, but he's lacking a little bit of damage. So the last pick is gonna make or break the entire team right here. So do you want to deal with Masha or do you want to deal with the last pick? Let's see what Vincenzo decides to do. Probably gonna be a Boverk here. No, it's gonna be a Leo. Interesting. But it's gonna be a Boverk because when you see Riley, the first thing you can use in your mind is gonna be Boverk. The Vert last pick, potentially leaving the Leo through. Probably gonna ban that Vert, to be honest. And I think Boverk is gonna get banned here. But Juno is really good against that Shizuka-Riley duo, thanks to her strip and her constant turn. You can't stun a Juno as well. Is it gonna be a Vert and Boverk ban? It is gonna be the Vert and the Boverk ban. So right now, I think Vincenzo team is lacking that connector that I was talking about. He has a lot of strong individual unit, but can they work well together? Meanwhile, Z-Song has heal, cleanse, damage, revive. A lot of things blend together. A very good smoothie of a team right there. But let's see who's gonna win. Leo nerfed the martial damage so much anyway. Or does it? Depending on how much attack stat the Masha has as well. What's he gonna go for? He's gonna go straight into the Juno. Did some decent damage. I wouldn't say that was anything good, but the problem with the Z-Song team is that if the Masha doesn't violent proc to follow up, he doesn't have a whole lot of damage, especially on a unit like Juno. Ooh, that was a good crit from the Shizuka actually. No defense break. Can't one-shot anyone yet. And I'm pretty sure that Shizuka is really, really tanky. Going straight for Masha. Get healed pretty much. No healing needed. Use the opportunity with the defense break to do good damage. Beautiful stun, but the Masha violent proc. But the Masha is really low right now. And the Leo or the Dominic can potentially bring the Masha down very quickly. Unfortunately, with Leo in the field, the speed buff doesn't mean anything as well. And here is the debuff coming out from the Shizuka. But is there anyone to finish off the Juno right now? Abellio, can you do it with the attack buff? The skill 1 skill with attack anyway. Finish off the Juno. Get a beautiful violent proc. Might finish the Juno. Cannot finish the Juno. But the Masha is here to do it. And right now the Juno is down. The defense break from the Shizuka allowing the Abellio to cut down the Juno was very important. And you can't even kill the Masha because of the revive buff. Oh no, this is looking really bad for Vincenzo right here. He has the damage, but he can't kill anyone yet. And the defense break is not going to land or stay on anybody because Riley is here, as well as immunity is available. The Abellio cutting in between to give the team healing. And right now, Masha is really strong because she has attack buff. She's in her human form, allowing her to get even more attack power. And Riley constantly providing the attack buff to the team is also very annoying. So Vincenzo's in a very tough spot right now. He needs to bring down this Masha at some point, but doesn't seem like there's any gap yet. Here's the Abellio. Trying to stun the Dominic, but couldn't get it done. Will Leo go for the Masha? But Masha might just kill the Dominic right now. Not yet. Dominic's getting a turn. Get a beautiful violent pro. And this is the gap that you can kill the Masha with. Get the Masha down. Get one stack as well. But the revive is ready. And Masha might have skill too to finish off the Dominic. But the Nana stack is here. It is not enough damage because of Leo's on the field. So that was the moment. But here, wild blow crit on the Dominic. Dominic's gonna go down, but Dominic's gonna go back up with the Nana. And Dominic is very low in HP right now, but he can heal himself with his damage. If he get a violent proc on somebody, that's gonna be really, really bad. And big damage on Shizuka. Here's the Dominic damage. He was nerfed, so he's not gonna do extra damage with this. But still, it is gonna be a lot of damage. And he get a violent proc. And he's gonna heal even further and do so much damage. Abellio doesn't have the heal ready for Shizuka. Riley can bring the Shizuka health back up though. But before that, the defense break from the Nana might stay, and that would be bad for Shizuka. Can Nana? No defense break, and Nana's gonna do a big heal. But remember, Dominic has skill 2 ready, and is coming really soon. But the Riley Violent proc, keeping the Shizuka alive, and no branding is gonna stay. But what if this kill? Not enough damage, and Abelio cut in between once again to bring the team back to good health and get a violent proc too. And here is the opportunity for the Shizuka to land the debuff on the Dominic, but there's no follow-up damage. There's no follow-up damage, and the Riley can do not bad. That is something. Abelio crit on the Dominic, get a beautiful stun. Shizuka will revive Masha to finish off the Dominic, because that's gonna be the finishing move from Zisong. Is he gonna do that? He is going to put it on herself. What if the Dominic survive the attack from Riley? What if the Dominic survive? The Dominic will not survive the attack from the Riley. And right now, Leo and Nana is left. They are very strong, but can they do it? Because Nana is not going to do a whole lot here because she doesn't have the defense break. And right now, Riley's going to cleanse that stun potentially. No, she's going to heal with Skill Fortress. Wait for the... We're just waiting for the Nana to go down, because there's no way Leo can 1v3. He's on Violent, not on Vampire. So the comeback potential is not big. His defense break, get the defense break on the Belio, but the defense break will not stay because Riley is here to cleanse the defense break real quick. Things are looking really bad right now because there's no healing for Nana, and Nana cannot revive herself anymore because there's no stack. And here is Shizuka potentially reducing the cooldown on her own and pop the skill 3. She has the skill 3 ready, and no one will stop her. Not even Leo can kill her right now because of the revive buff. Nana's gonna go down really soon because Shizuka has dot ready for her. Abelio cut in between once again. This unit was so annoying the entire time for Vincenzo, and Shizuka is gonna pop the debuff, and right now even Riley can do some good damage on this. Look at that, 5,000, another 5,000 on the Leo. Leo get the violent proc, but 2 for what? Because it is all over. There's nothing he can do. Abelio get another violent proc, heal the team, get some attack bar running, and GG. Z-Song is gonna go into the final to meet CHOVY. Well done. Well done. Oh, that opening for the Dominic to kill the Masha was so perfect, but Vincenzo couldn't do anything after that, unfortunately. JJ. So Z-Song destroying the Giant, taking out Vincenzo, moving on to the final. Over there is CHOVY, who has been winning 2-0 since the day began. Who is gonna be the final winner of today Group A qualifier? We shall find out very soon. I heard all your prediction lost, guys. Who would have thought? Who would have thought CHOVY? Who believed in CHOVY before you see today's matches? Raise your hand. Who believed in CHOVY? Because I didn't. I'm gonna admit right now, I didn't believe in CHOVY. I was like, he's a newcomer. Who are you? I'm gonna not choose you. And oh boy. I didn't believe in CHOVY, guys. I was not a CHOVY believer. And now he's in the final. He might be the qualifier too. But Ji-Song though, he's doing well. Did he misplay here? He killed the match. I thought this was like the winning moment. And then the Dominic died to the Riley. Oh, I thought that was the comeback moment for Vincenzo when he killed the Masha. I thought it was over. But because when you don't have a healer on your team, it's so much harder to play Bruiser. You have Nana, cool, but you need a healer. So CHOVY and Z-Song will be seeing each other in the final. Whoever loses in the final will be in the loser bracket. But whoever loses here will have a much easier time in the loser bracket. And the final will be best of 5 between CHOVY and Ji-Song. Hope you guys are ready. It's gonna be an exciting best of 5. So far, CHOVY has been just absolutely analyzing, tearing down the opponent. But will he do that with Ji-Chong as well? Man, I think every Korean who's watching right now, I mean, why would you be watching me? You should be watching the Korean cast. I hope I haven't been just murdering all your name, okay? Because they're all Korean player. All the Korean will call them differently than what I'm calling them right now. And I'm pretty sure I haven't been pronouncing their name correctly, and I'm very, very sorry about that. But I respect all the player, okay? And I hope they win. I hope they do their best and not choke like me every day in RTA. All right, guys, we're gonna take the final break before we go to the final. And I hope you guys will go get a toilet break, go get some water, go get some food, because the next one's gonna be exciting, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you guys after the break.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off. Go off, so go off, go off, go off. Go off.
Let's make it exciting.
But Carmel needs to get it here on the skill one. Gets on the last hit. Double glance. Ready to finish off that light monkey bomb's going to be detonated. Right here, it might not be enough. That can go down. Glad to hear with the start, but Carmel with the violent rock. Oh! We've got so much skill.
So good at getting free ended right here.
Ooh.
Savannah Lulu.
No, Tiana, why are you so strong? for the third skill, but what I think the Top to do is just a little more sustained to keep his team hungry.
Date with destiny could not be denied. He is your Summer's War.
When you're running out of luck, need to get unstuck, so go off. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off. Go off, so go off, go off, go off. Go off.
Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys ready for the final of SWC 2022 APAC Group A Qualifier Day 1? We'll be finding out who is the best Korean player very, very soon. So if you're on your break, get back here, get a drink, and let's get ready for the final match between Z-Song and CHOVY. Welcome back, guys. How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. You guys having a fantastic day so far? Who's watching here from the US? Because if you're watching me from the US right now, it must be midnight or like 3 a.m. But if you're watching me from Asia, it's just a nice, comfy Saturday afternoon with the boys. And maybe from EU, it's early morning. But hello, if you're here, much appreciated. Thank you so much. And welcome back to SWC 2022. I'm your host, Sean B, for the entire APAC qualifier. Every single weekend, same time, same place. Okay? We're going to be seeing one another all the way until the end of August. So thank you for being here, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And the matches today have been really awesome. No boring bruiser matches. It's all just big damage, a lot of Masha. And that's really fun. I'd rather seeing that than, hey, I'm going to control you, I'm going to heal, I'm going to control you, I'm going to heal. No, we're going in, we do it quickly. And that's so much fun because it's exciting, big damage. Whoa. So we're beginning our final very, very soon. It's going to be best of 5 between Z-Song and CHOVY. CHOVY has shown us amazing performance since the very start, outdrafting the enemy team. pretty much, he studied the meta. He got the strong counter pick ready. He got a great pocket pick as well. And over there, we have Ji-sung, who has shown crazy performance as well with variety of team. But we gotta admit, Masha, Shizuka, Dominic is dominating. And we saw Dominic and Shizuka got a slight nerf in the previous balance patch. But they are still very popular amongst the best player. It's not about the LD Nat 5 anymore. It's about that Shizuka, Masha, Dominic, and everything else will add the flavor. But they are so scary. And Masha is pretty much the Korean top pick for the entire qualifier. If she's available, she's getting first picked. And whatever comes after that, depending on what the enemy is doing. But Masha seems to fit in almost every single team. You're going for turn 1 aggression, Masha's there. You're going for Riley Shizuka, Masha's there. And let's take a look at our player for the final. We have CHOVY and we have Z-Song. As you can see right here, Masha first pick, follow up with unit that counter Shizuka really well. Scary. He knows what he's doing. And the Diana though, I think the Diana was like a interesting touch, but from the very start, we saw that he's a Diana user since the very last season. So he's just bringing in his Diana because he's familiar with the unit. He got good runes on it. So it's gonna be a real pain for the opponent. But Z-Song is no ordinary man. He attacked the Titan. He destroyed the Titan. He moved on, destroyed the Italian mafia, Vincenzo. And now he's standing strong in the final. He won the ticket to the Asia main tournament. And he is all about that Masha, Riley, Shizuka as well. Which means he's not a fan of Juno. And by the way, I think CHOVY is a very big fan of Juno. So let me guess, we're gonna see a Juno pre-ban very, very soon. Okay? And it's gonna be fun, guys. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go. The final match, best of 5. CHOVY, Z-Song. Jump right into it. So what's going to be the pre-ban here? It's actually going to be Abellio and Bovik. Someone have been watching the previous matches. The Abellio was cutting in between so many things. He was being a real annoying piece of druid. And here's the Juno first pick coming out from Z-Song, stealing the Juno from CHOVY. Masha getting first pick as well. But what's going to be the follow-up unit? Is it going to be Riley, Mouse, Dominic? Which one? Or is it going to be an entirely new thing? It's going to be Shizuka. He's picking Shizuka in the face of Juno, so might be a Juno ban. Or he might have a plan if enemy tech is Juno. It's going to be Dominic, Riley. Both are going a little bit safe here. It's going to be a liar. I hope I pronounce her name right. The Water Totemis. I am a fan of this unit. I wish she healed a bit more, but she is definitely a very annoying unit. If CHOVY's picking a Wind Panda, there's no way he's doing that. He's picking a Daphnis, and why is he picking a defense buff unit against Dominic, who kind of ignored defense? Another ignored defense unit is going to be Molong and Praha to strip everyone, and Praha being a water unit is a good draft into this double fire, double water from CHOVY. Is he going to pick Dinah last? I think Dinah is a decent option here, but it's only decent. It's not amazing because enemy team is really tanky. It's going to be a Gianna. Wow. I didn't know he had Gianna. It's going to be Gianna. So at the start, when I look at CHOVY profile, he had Gianna with a bruiser lined up, but he didn't really use it that much. Here's the Gianna the Daphnis ban, the Dominic ban. So right now, it's all about additional damage from the Oracles and the Molong one-shot. But then Shizuka and Gianna combo is terrifying. But hey. Oh, almost everyone's off real. Missed the bomb as well. Not a good start for CHOVY. A Vio Gianna though. So what is Masha going to do here? I'm not sure why he's going with a defense buff unit. If you want something that cleanse, I would say Annabelle might be a better option in this position. Might be. And here's the Riley not using the heal just yet because the Juno's going to heal herself anyway. Here's the Praha looking to strip maybe. All going for skill 1 damage. Gonna do some damage onto the Masha. Not a whole lot. Some damage. Is the Molong trying to do some damage as well. Get the stun, but I think the Water Totems will cleanse immediately. Will the Molong dismount? It will not dismount the unit. But Juno with speed buff might be cut in between. So you can't really save the Masha right now. Because the problem with the Water Totems is that she doesn't heal immediately. And all these buffs are Juno food. And they all turn into darts. And Juno completely counter all these buffs. Looking really tough for CHOVY right there because Masha, his main damage dealer, and Gianna, they are both going down very fast. Pra getting bombed, but that is not going to stop Pra from buffing speed and healing the entire team, sleeping the Gianna and the Masha as well. And there's normal cleansing coming out from CHOVY, and that's not looking really good. Molong getting a violent proc, maybe going straight for the Masha or the Gianna. I think he can afford to wake them up because Juno is moving to finish them off. And that is not looking good for CHOVY right here. Having Juno countering the Shizuka is just way too good. Shizuka can't buff, can't debuff. And it's looking terrible. But hey, the Gianna is still here. Maybe stun the entire enemy team or bomb. She's gonna go for the stun. Get the stun everybody, but Juno with a speed buff, Riley with a skill 4 is not looking too hot. Masha might go for a violent and one-shot the Juno, but I don't think that's very possible because this is a G3 pro gamer Juno. This Juno is not going to go down easily. And the Water Totems is not going to get stripped. Just kidding. Juno missing everything. Once in a while it happened because I mentioned before the strip from Juno is only 90%. And there's also 50% resistance. But the Juno, the Molong, the Riley, it was way too much for CHOVY to handle. Especially the Juno. Well done. He got CHOVY figured out. He's dominating since round 1. I think that was just raw outdrafting. And the fact that CHOVY went in with a Alaya was not exactly a good move because Alaya doesn't heal immediately with the skill 3. And having more buff is just bad against Juno at some point. Alright, we're moving on to game 2. Will we see a Juno pre-ban? I want to see a respect Juno pre-ban here because Juno is just too good. And the fact that Zishong is not getting first pick, he might pre-ban Juno because when he got first pick, he didn't pre-ban Juno. Come on. Come on. There it is. It's the respect Juno pre-ban and the first pick belonged to CHOVY. I would highly anticipate a Shizuka first pick here. What do you guys think? A Belio first pick? You gotta be kidding me. A Belio is usually a counter pick and usually the first pick is a core unit. But he's picking a Belio first. And that is strange. But hey, they have their own strategy. And here is Shizuka and Dominic. Both units are very strong, especially when Juno is not on the field. So CHOVY is going to go for some sort of a one-shot healing team. But right now, if I'm Z-Song, I kind of want to pick a Savannah in here. And maybe a Changpeng, but nobody seems to like Changpeng anymore. So maybe Riley and something to counter the one shot like Nana. Maybe Nana something. It's gonna be Nana Oliver because nobody likes Chung Pong anymore. Oliver is where it's at. So it's gonna be Oliver. And here's the anti-revive because there are 2 revive unit. A hard counter pick coming out from CHOVY right there. And a Velaju. But looking like it's gonna be a violent, tanky, speed quick damage defense Velaju. So 3 turn immunity to counter Oliver. Not bad, not bad. Last pick coming out from CHOVY. What is it going to be? It's gonna be Praha to deal with the immunity. And I think the ban would probably be on Praha and the Wind Demon Mephisto. Because when you have 2 revive unit, there's no way you're letting Mephisto through. Especially when you don't have one shot to bring Mephisto down quickly. It's gonna be... He's letting Mephisto through. He better kill that Mephisto quickly. And that is not easy when there's Abelio and Bovik on the field. So Molong getting banned out. And Praha getting banned out because Praha strip, and I think CHOVY would like his immunity back. Huh. Interesting. So, turn 1 belongs to Shizuka. Strip skill 1 onto the Abelio maybe. Or the Velaju. On the Velaju, get the strip done. Get the reset. Get the attack bar. Things are looking a little bit better for the heal block as well. Oh, looking pretty bad right now with the heal block. I think Mephisto's not going to have a good time here. Losing the attack bar too. So he's going to go straight for the Oliver. Get a violent proc. Doesn't really do much with the violent proc, but it's okay. He needs to get some attack bar for this Mephisto because the Dominic is moving in front of Mephisto. Gonna go for the heal. Get the turn. Cannot kill the Oliver. The shield will matter. Will the shield matter here? But Shizuka is moving right after this to land defense break and stun on the entire... Dominic get a violent proc, guys. Z-Song is getting that good RNG. But the fact that he get to move and shut down the Mephisto quick because Mephisto didn't have Wheel Rune make a huge difference. Dominic's trying to control, Oliver's trying to control the entire enemy field, getting it done. No attack bar for CHOVY. And here's the Shizuka sending the defense break with the skill 2 from the Dominic. He might one-shot Mephisto. He might. When Mephisto is down, I think it's pretty much over for CHOVY. And here it is. Oh wait, skill 2 is not available. He used it already. And here is the Oliver. Pushing down the attack bar. The Velaju is gone. The Mephisto is going to be gone as well. I think this game is pretty much GG. The control. I think it all happened the moment the Shizuka stripped the Velaju. Because if Velaju could buff immunity, it could have been really different because the Mephisto could protect himself with the shield and the immunity. But the moment Shizuka was speed tuned to move in front of Oliver to strip the Velaju, and the Oliver could reset the Velaju, that was the moment when it all crumbled for CHOVY. So when you speed tune your unit, a lot of people just ruin whatever, right? You have some speed on Oliver, you have some speed on Shizuka, but if you are very meticulous, you want Shizuka to potentially move in front of Oliver. In case you don't want to use skill 3, you can use skill 1 to strip something, potentially allowing Oliver to reset. The same goes for Bover. Bover is really good, but some people just ruin Bover, whatever. But if you allow Bover to move in front of Oliver, you don't use skill 3, you use skill 1 to strip, allowing Oliver to reset, that might change the flow of the match instead of always using skill 3 and not speed tuning your unit. So right there, the moment Shizuka stripped the Velaju, not allowing CHOVY to have 3-turn immunity, it was pretty much over because it was hard for CHOVY to do anything. Alright, maybe. We have Shizuka pre-ban and we have the over pre-ban. So, with Shizuka pre-ban, will he pick Juno first again? He is actually picking Juno first again. And we see Dominic Marsha. But Ji-song seemed like he figured out CHOVY really, really well. He know what he's doing. So Dominic Marsha, will Ji-song take the Nana away? Because these 2 plus Nana can be very terrifying. He's going to take the Abelio and the Riley. He's going to go for a slower team with a lot of healing. Once again with Alaya and the Praha. Interesting. So he has strip, he has heal with defense buff. Even though the other 2 units thrive with attack buff, he's going to go with defense buff this time. Against a Juno. Is that a good play? Is he going to utilize a Velaju once again in the last pick? It's going to be Molong and another damage dealer maybe. No more Bulwark though. It's going to be Nana. Ooh, I think Z-Song team might be lacking a little bit of damage right there. Here's the Mephisto to counter the Nana once again. We might see either the Molong or the Abelio ban. Because Molong is the main damage, Abelio is going to be the one that's going to cut in between the Marsha and the Dominic. So it's going to be a Molong ban, it's going to be a Praha ban, Mephisto to counter Nana, and Z-Song doesn't have explosive damage, but he does have defense break, and the Abelio potentially crit for 20k. That could be very good damage right there. But let's see. Here's the first turn from Marsha. Gonna go straight for the Juno, not waiting, not giving any chances, but the speed gap is too big. The Juno's gonna get healed, and the chance to kill was gone, I think. Still gonna damage the Juno, but right now, opportunity for defense break is available, but the Alaya can actually cleanse the defense break. So not gonna use that just yet. Defense buff for the team, but isn't that just food for Juno though? Was that a good move? Alright, Mephisto going for the Nana instead. So both teams are just kinda not doing anything right now. It's just a little bit back and forth, passing the ball here and there. But that Abelio just stunned 2 win unit. You kidding me? So Abelio's controlling 2 win unit, but the Dominant is gonna get a violent proc. Could have gotten a violent proc and another. Oh my god, he touched the Juno, but Juno said no and stunned the Dominic once again. Not looking too good right now, even though CHOVY is the one with more damage, but he's not moving to do the damage. And the healing coming out from Elias definitely not enough to keep the Marsha alive here. Can the Marsha bring down the Juno finally? Maybe. Another counter. A violent proc from the Marsha finally to finish off the Juno. The Mephisto counter effect is in full force, controlling the Nana revive. But the Marsha is going down soon as well. The thing about Juno is that she's not very good against explosive damage like Marsha or Dominic. She's very good against chip damage like Oliver, Changpeng. But against these big damage like Marsha and Oliver, I mean Dominic, not exactly amazing. Okay, this Abelio seems like he's going to go down soon as well. The defense buff right now without Juno on the field is starting to be very annoying because killing Dominic and Marsha is not easy. And now they have defense buff on their head as well. And without Juno on the field, killing them, not that easy. Big heal coming out from Alaya. And this Nana is looking real bad. The heal block is countering Riley and Abelio together. Big damage coming from Mephisto as well. Here's the heal from the Riley. But is that going to be enough? Marsha's still here. Dominic is still here. It can do some good damage with the branding right now as well. Big branding, big damage. No healing available from the Abelio. CHOVY, the comeback is real. He is not giving up just yet. He is still here. Unless... Oh, that was not enough to finish off the Marsha. And Nana is going to go down as well. And right now, Dominic seems like he can solo these 2 enemy units alone. Marsha might go down, but with Dominic and with Mephisto, I think the future is looking bright for CHOVY in this game. He is not gonna go down just yet. We are going to a game 4 potentially. But let's see here. Will this Abelio Riley out-heal the damage from Dominic and Mephisto? Because I don't think Abelio and Riley can kill Dominic and Mephisto with a defense buffer on the field like this. And sooner or later, Dominic will start hitting really, really hard with the extra attack from the buff of the clock. Look at the damage, guys. Just one simple violent proc and that Abelio is gonna see his friend soon. Here we go. They're both waiting for a chance. And GG. The last hope was down. CHOVY coming back from what was impossible. 1-2. He still has fighting chance in the final. He might still get a ticket. He needs to win 3 in a row. Can he do it? Under immense pressure right now for CHOVY. So is he gonna ban Abelio again? I still think he's probably gonna pre-ban Juno because Juno really messed up that water totemis. If there's no Juno, that water totemis can be quite strong. Alright, we're going to match number 4. Will we see a match 5? Let's find out. 4th match, CHOVY and Z-Song. It's not over yet, guys. It is not over yet for CHOVY. But unfortunately, Z-Song is playing the damage team as well, so he can't be using his Seimei, his favorite pocket pick right there. Alright, what's going to be the pre-ban? Is it going to be Dominic Juno? Dominic's so crazy. It is going to be Bovo Gianna. Interesting. So first pick belongs to CHOVY. Is he gonna steal the Abelio once again from Z-Song? He's thinking about it. No, he's gonna take the Masha first. So Juno and Shizuka on the other side now, which means that might be followed up with the Riley and Abelio. But Abelio getting stolen and the Dominic is on CHOVY's side as well, looking really dangerous right now. So what will Z-Song decide to do? That's a lot of damage. Might be picking Tessarion here. Potentially. I think Tessarion Riley is not too shabby. It's pretty good against Dominic. Tessarion's really amazing against Dominic. But will he do it? Ooh! Z-Song actually switching it up with a control lineup. Finally, we are seeing this off-meta Changpeng draft here with the Water Ryu for turn 1 strip. He might be following up with a Poseidon, a Savannah. Oh, this is getting a little bit different. Interesting. Might be an Oliver last pick as well. He is the Leo and the Josephine to counter the stun coming out from potentially Juno or Water Ryu. But will we see Oliver last pick and the ban of Masha? Or Charlotte and the ban on Masha? It's going to be Tessarion last pick because there are 5 passive on the enemy team that you can definitely make use of. And with Shizuka, that is an AoE Oblivion combo right there. Will he lock it in? But who are you banning? Will you be banning Abelio? The only healer on the enemy team? He's locking the Tessarion in. Probably Abelio ban here, potentially. Or Leo's always a good ban. And we might be seeing Shizuka or Tessarion ban here. Because the Oblivion is just way too strong. It's going to be Tessarion ban. It's going to be the Josephine ban. Dealing with the shield is something that Z-Song is not very fun of. So Leo's on the field. Speed lead is not going to be that effective, but he needs that to make sure that his team outspeed the enemy. Some people might be wondering why there's a speed lead when Leo's on the field. But if you want to move first against Leo team, you need that speed lead because you don't know. Oh my god, he missed. Oh, the will. He missed the Abelio as well. He can't be resetting the Abelio heal, and that's bad. But the Shizuka's here. Here's the pushback. The Abelio resisted the reset. And right now, I think Z-Song is out of luck. Maybe The Shizuka has the debuff, but Abelio has the heal available. Will he go for it? It's not a whole lot of debuff though. There's no bomb, there's no defense break as well. So it's not really a good skill 3 right now for Shizuka. He's gonna go for the reset cooldown on the Changpeng. He need that. He desperately need that. So Changpeng's gonna go for the skill 2 maybe. Gonna go for the skill 2. Get the defense break on the Abelio. Abelio's gonna go for the quick heal and a violent proc to shake off the debuff as well. Stun the Water Ryu. And here's the Masha trying to bring down the Changpeng. Dominic hasn't taken a turn yet. And the moment Dominic takes a turn, it's gonna be very annoying. So when Leo's on the field, the speed team is always in trouble because they don't have the usual speed advantage. The Abelio could be really slow, but because there's a Leo, Abelio is now rather fast. Because everyone attack buff you up at the same rate. So the speed team lose a lot of advantage. And here's the Changpeng hoping for a violent proc. Doesn't get it. The Masha going in. The Changpeng might die to the dots right there. And there's nothing that Z-Song can do to stop that. So Z-Song's going for a control team, but his control is not... He lacks slow debuff. He lacks good cooldown reset. Because Changpeng is a little bit unstable with the cooldown reset. He might get it, he might not get it, but here is the opportunity to bring down Dominic. Dominic is not down yet, but probably will be down soon. Alright, Dominic actually control the entire game. And right now it's an opportunity to kill the Changpeng, but cannot get it done. Z-Song is doing everything he could to control the team of CHOVY. Finally, one unit down, but the Changpeng is going to pay the price as well. And the Leo is getting stronger and stronger every single minute because he's getting more attack stats. Even the Abelio is getting stronger. And the Abelio is going to keep the team alive while doing so much damage to the Water Ryu right there. Here is the revive, but the Changpeng doesn't have skill 3 available. So will she use it on the Changpeng or herself? Gonna go for the Oh, get a lucky violent proc to bring back the debuff on the enemy team. But that is not going to be enough though, because there's no damage. And here is the kick from the Water Ryu. Bring down the Masha Beast. But Abelio has the heal ready. Gonna waste the passive of the Ryu. Gonna bring down the Ryu as well, despite the revive buff. So Ryu's gonna go down with no passive. And Leo is moving very, very soon, which will allow the kill on this Water Ryu. Oh my god, Abelio cutting in between all the time with the heal and the big damage is really, really annoying to deal with. Here's the Shizuka hoping to do something. Reviving, putting it on the Water Ryu, which means the passive is back. But I don't think that's going to keep the Water Ryu alive for longer. And here is the Leo moving very, very soon to bring out the Water Ryu once again. The little heal from the Abelio still keeping the Masha in the game. And the Water Ryu is going to go down. Finally, the Juno bring down the Masha. But here are two strong bruiser. Can these two ladies keep up? The Juno potentially stun the Leo maybe. Every time Leo attack now, it's going to do a lot of damage. Look at that. I think this might kill. It's not going to kill, but Abelio is here to do a bit more damage, but still not enough. The big stun coming out from Juno. And right here, maybe no violent proc coming out from Shizuka, but she has a skill 3 ready. She has the soul protection, which means she will not go down just yet. Unless this Abelio violent proc, it is not going to. And the Shizuka going to drop the debuff onto the Leo, but it is not going to stun the Leo. We need to revive something to bring down this Leo. Because if Leo get a turn, it's going to be scary. No violent proc for Leo. And Leo's going to get stunned by the Juno. Very crucial stun. And Abelio is not going to be there to save the Leo. And Shizuka is still getting additional turn right here to save herself. The Juno is doing so much damage to the Abelio. Oh my god. That stun from Juno was so crucial to keep the Leo down. Right here, it's looking really bad for Abelio. He can heal himself, but he cannot hit these enemies. And here's the debuff, but Abelio can cleanse himself from the Juno attack, but Abelio might die. Oh, here's the Water Ryu coming back with a lot of damage, and he's gonna finish off the Abelio. And Z-Song is gonna be the final winner of today's qualifier. He is going straight into the Asia main tournament. Congratulations, Z Song. Well done, well done. Just good job, man. Good job. Congratulations. Now he can take a break and enjoy his SWC journey. Well done. Wow, that was a close game. That was a very, very close game. The Juno stun at the end. Ooh, that was tough, man. Very, very tough. But hey, he's not the coolest today because you guys are the coolest. Thank you so much for supporting the tournament, guys. I much appreciate you guys showing up, watching the stream. There's going to be another code at the end, if I'm not wrong. So stay tuned. Don't leave just yet. We're going to congratulate Z-Song first for being the first Asia Cup qualifier. And now he has all the time to prepare for his Asia Cup. So it's going to be a good month for Z-Song. He's ready. And he did that with no LD Nat 5, I think. Did he pick any LD Nat 5 at all? I don't think so, right? He's just good with Juno. His Juno was just on point. Because the Juno, even with Leo on the field, still did a lot of damage. His additional damage artifact is not just about speed, it's about everything else as well. Alright, guys. We're gonna be checking out the highlight for the matches. So here is the first match. I think Z-Song won this game right there because I think it's all about Juno. Juno controlling the Alaya. Here is about Shizuka stripping the Velajul, allowing Shizuka to control the entire game. And this game is where CHOVY came back because he killed a Juno early. It's all about a Juno, guys. That Juno is just not here to have fun. That Juno is here to destroy. And in the very last game, the Juno just absolutely stunning everything. I thought there's no way Shizuka's gonna win this, but Juno stunning was just crazy. What a great unit. And he won 3-1. Z-Song victory is never clean, but he won at the end anyway. Well done. If this was a best of 3, CHOVY couldn't even have a chance to come back with set 3. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a really, really good time today. A lot of fun matches. And Z-Song will be our finalist. He'll be joining other gamers from other bracket in the Asia Cup. But look at all the players with gray name. They will still be playing tomorrow. So if you're looking forward to seeing DUCHAN, VINCENZO, CHOVY, HWAN, JBIL, #SINIYAP, hey, come back tomorrow. I'll be here with you guys once again for the bracket A. Group A, day 2. The loser bracket. Loser bracket sounds kind of not fun. Let me call it the comeback bracket. Okay? We'll have the day 2 comeback bracket tomorrow. So, who are you guys rooting for? Who do you want to see qualify for Asia Cup? Because we have one more ticket for them. Which one? Who will it be? So tomorrow we have SINIYAP, JBIL. We have #DUCHAN to start off the day. And then HWAN, VINCENZO will be waiting for them. And CHOVY will be waiting for all of them at the very end. So CHOVY had very strong performance against the other player. He only lost to Z-Song. So I think he has a very good chance. He can see everyone. He can observe. He can learn the play style of all these players before they make it to him. And that's going to be very beneficial for him. And that was day 1 of SWC 2022. We're starting off strong, guys. We're starting off strong. We can clearly see the impact of the meta in RTA. So many things has changed. All the unit that you saw last SWC, like Ciara, like Carno, like Fran, like Gani Hathor, we don't see any of that. We are seeing Dominic, Riley, Shizuka, Juno, Masha being the dominating force in the APAC qualifier. But there are more regions. You guys should watch all of them as well, because each stream like this, there's going to be a code, which means there's going to be free stuff. So there's going to be EU, there's going to be America, there's going to be a lot more qualifier. And each region might bring a different flavor to RTA, because Right now, we see Masha first pick. We see Shizuka Juno first pick. But hey, in the EU bracket qualifier later, it might be a different story. It might not be Masha, but I doubt it might be Masha. All right, guys, I think the second code will be released very, very soon. It is available in the chat right now. The second code is going to be for Rang Hei. In the chat right now, guys. So take a look. There's no code on the screen, but there's a code in the chat. If you're watching on your phone, scroll down on the chat. You will see the code. If you're watching on your TV, take your phone out and you will see the code in the stream chat. Okay? iOS, click on the link. Android, copy paste the code. If you don't know how to fill in the code, go to the right side. Okay? There's going to be the event button. You check on the game guide section. You scroll down, you will see the promo code section. So once again, the code is for Rang Hei. It is supposed to be Sarang Hei, but I think they ran out of characters. For Rang Hei, SWC. It's going to be 100 energy and 50 summoning stone. You might be getting your Diana in that 50 summoning stone. All right, guys. The code is for Rang Hei SWC. A lot of people are posting it in the chat as well, so you can get that very, very easily. If you're on Android, copy paste. If you're iOS, click on the link. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the first day of SWC. I really enjoyed myself today. I really appreciate the opportunity to cast this tournament, and it was just amazing. So many new things. I learned from RTA as well in these matches that, hey, you can run a one-shot team and you can still do really well if you're fighting against a control comp. I need to beef up my Juno. You need to beef up your Juno as well. And that was a very insightful matches. All right, guys. I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for staying with me. I really appreciate it. We have EU bracket. We have America bracket. We have a lot of SWC for you guys coming really, really soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow. I'll see you at tomorrow for day 2 of Group A qualifier. Tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow.